Hello, welcome to Hyperion PADCast number 70. 70, let's go! And then today we have Guamu with us, a special guest. Welcome back. Last time you were on, what was it, Halloween 2024?
I think it was actually Pat Island in a long time.
Oh yeah, Beach, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was like episode 5 or something, but welcome back. How have you been? How's your channel?
I've been great. Strumming path for this riveting and upcoming game that is Puzzles and Dragons.
Nice. Anyways, joined by Miru, Kaiba, and Marine. And then we are doing the leader tier list. Very controversial. Feel free to roast the shit out of us. Yes, Lumon did his a while ago. I'll link that in the description. Check it out. And then I probably don't want to reference his when making ours. So, alright. First, let's talk about tiering. So F tier, literally unplayable trash. Just like my goat, Almond. Right, these are there for examples. So anything that we're rating today, let me show the list of contenders. Those are probably going to be at least B tier. We're just putting the tiers for when we eventually update the list. So how this is going to work is we're going to keep updating this list as we make reviews and the news videos. Whenever we see something that we want to put on, we'll put it on, and then as something gets outdated, we'll slowly like move it down between the ranks until after D tier. It's kind of like I think I'll take it off after D tier. Anyways, speaking of D tier, right now we have a current Mikage pre-buff. Marine, would you like
They're
to
not
talk
really
about?
that usable. That's Leader Shield's weak. They don't uncap. They need a lot of support to be clearing anything right now. Still decent orb gen, but they need a lot of help. Good luck getting them past like GA 4 or so.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, more usable than Amon. You can probably build something.
It's
But
quite true.
right now, just kind of sit and wait for a couple months. It'll get
Yeah.
better.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, D
They'll
tier.
probably move, I'll have to argue them up to like at least B tier. I know Lumon doesn't agree with that, but decently usable in a couple months.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so D tier is basically just for stuff that we can move down when it gets outdated. Okay, C tier is our average lead. That's just like the random lead that's around. Like, definitely has problems. You probably don't want to be running it, but it will get the job done if you're determined enough. Right, Kaiba? Your favorite lead? Yeah?
Maybe.
Maybe. So, yeah, Nautilus. We talk about Nautilus a lot for meme reasons. That's why we're putting these 3 memes on. Anyways, next is B tier. B tier, I said, would be workable leads that are nothing special. Just like, they'll get the job done. Yeah. A tier is for, like, really good leads. They might have some issues, but generally you'll be clearing most things with them. And then S tier is what I would say is what we recommend to actually build and play. And then SS tier is just for like exceptional leads that'll last a while. And then triple S tier is just for one card, is the king of the meta for now. You guys probably know who that is already. But yeah, alright, so we'll be updating this as it goes along. If you guys want a part 2 for rating some more leads that we haven't put on this list, yeah, feel free to comment, let us know, and we'll talk about it. Alright, okay, what do you guys want to rank first? The top, or something in the bottom, something in the middle?
Oh, good, you put Maid Nelle in here.
Let's instantly take Rosetta and put it in like B.
That's crazy. Alright, Rosetta and Beatrice, I guess. Alright,
let's... D1 Rosetta hater.
Let me put a currently ranking tier. Alright, so let's talk about Rosetta and Beatrice.
Like, by these standards, like, Rosetta realistically should be in like A.
That's me. Thank you, Monster Shirt, for being extremely intolerable, as usual. There we go.
My main gripe with Rosetta is that it just has 0 HP early floor. And there's not really too much resonance stuff that goes well with it. The one thing Rosetta's basically held up by is... I forgot what... Is it Armageddonmon or is it Apocalypse?
Armageddonmon is the one, yeah. 75%
I think it's the same
uptime.
thing, but I just don't remember the name. But that's probably just the best Omnivoid, quote Omnivoid in the game. The uptime is just so good for Rosetta, and Rosetta's also carried by Genurumi Kaiju number 8. And by using those two cards, people have essentially forced it all the way up to content like that's still coming out now. I don't know if anyone's cleared Gale with it.
I haven't seen any.
Yeah,
neither,
I don't know
actually.
if anyone's cleared Gale. I don't know if anyone's
Yeah.
cleared GA5. I definitely see GA4.
Kaiba,
I
can you look
think
for
there
it?
was a GA5 clearer too, but I need to double check.
It's definitely possible because GA4 or
Like-
GA5, like the hit values.
I know with
approximately the same.
GA5 there was talk about Rosetta, and like they have to shield in Raharakti because they don't one-shot Raharakti. So that's kind of pushing it.
Oh, we also got Star Fairies rerun, so it'll get buffed.
Yeah, we
soon.
did.
Yeah.
82%.
In Rosetta's current state, this is pretty unusable just because you're trying to force the 81%.
Yes.
But post buff, we should probably talk about the new fairies run that's coming pretty much like right now in JP.
Mhm.
Rosetta got buffed to 82, which makes it actually usable, and the damage cap from 13 to 16, which also makes it usable. It's like right now the damage is just so low. I mean, for reference, it can't one-shot aggregate in SN5, or it can't two-shot. It doesn't hit it super resolve on turn 1 because it just doesn't do enough
That's sad.
damage.
It's
But now it can. And then, of course, you still have like Genurumi supplemental damage. With I forgot how much he was. Was he 75 or
It's 50 billion.
50, yeah, that's much better, but it's still kind of not enough. I just still think Rosetta has the same team building comp problem in that although some fairy cards did come out, I mean, the original Rosetta team was running Phyllis, and Phyllis essentially didn't get buffed. Phyllis is still like
Trash.
they didn't change any of the
That's sad.
stats, which was the main issue. Like they added super stats awake, or not super stat, regular like all stat awakening, but her base HP is like 5,000, so it's really not relevant. And she has no barrel in normal awakenings, it's in super, so you have to pick between barrel and all stat. You're still pretty much reliant on Genurumi plus Omnimon.
Alright, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, but 82% damage reduction on both leads is the current standard. I think it's 30.86. Is that the effective HP? Yeah, 30.86 EHP. Yeah, so that's the standard we're going by. As for damage, if it's like entire team, the minimum is 13 billion, like Rosetta here. But 13 billion is really bad, and that's why we don't like it at the moment. So I think anything
right
like
now,
14
Rosetta's
plus?
really, really bad. I think my personal opinion on Rosetta is people are forcing it into places where it shouldn't go.
That's the fun part.
I think like
But yeah, I mean, at post buff, it's really, really strong again. So we can dust it off, run once again.
Robert, I just sent a Rosetta clear.
let's see. Let me open it up. What is
Cool.
this for?
It's from February, so it's without the buffs.
Which one is this?
Yeah.
That's Gale Club.
Oh, Kill Clown. Let me pull up for
Yeah,
Everything
that
I'm
makes-
sending
that-
is Gale Cloud. I've already
That
told
makes
you
sense for that build. Echidna does really help with bulk and recovery and so on and so forth.
Yeah, I guess that's another thing that's nice about Gale. Gale's HP requirement, I think, isn't as high as GA5.
I don't
Of
think.
course,
No, it
that's
isn't. All of the really big hits are smaller. My knowledge.
Yeah, they're really smaller, but it's just that dungeon is just RCB issue. But if RCB isn't really a problem for your team, then it doesn't really matter. For Rosetta with like 7x6 and RCB boost, it's kind of not relevant.
And then Genurumi is this form, right? That I
That's
had.
Yeah, it's a dual card. Like if you don't have this card, you pretty much can't run Rosetta in game. It's just so good for Rosetta.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense. And then, all right, next is, I guess, Beatrice. We kind of have to talk about Beatrice. It's basically Rosetta. And we'll
That's
rank
the
it together.
problem. That's my issue with Beatrice now, is that people used to run Beatrice because it just fixes Rosetta's like non-existent damage. because all it really does is add a little bit more damage once in a while. Like, it doesn't make a full board even, which is my main concern. I guess it pierces void, so in theory this could help supplement with a Pokemon, but just 3 out of 4 uptime is so good, you don't really need any. You don't really need that void pierce. The other issue with Beatrice is it kind of locks you into using Echidna, because you need the Dark Skyfall in order to get those extra effects. Otherwise, you just have a dead turn.
Yep.
I don't remember if Beatrice's transform was
It is
dark.
yeah.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, dark.
It's just if it gets voided, that's the issue.
I see.
It's also really annoying that her transform doesn't do anything else.
Yeah.
And it's also annoying that she has 0 SB.
Yes, Barbecue. We're doing Rosetta and Beatrice at the moment. Probably the wrong Rumi gen. I'll take that down.
Yeah, I'm like a D1 Rosetta hater, but you know, props are where props are due. It's a pretty solid lead, but like now post buff Rosetta, Beatrice is completely useless. It's so bad.
Damn.
Like,
All right. So were we ranking it, or Guamo? You have any thoughts?
Well, I still think she's really, really solid. Because even before I saw the clear that Joe Mama sent for Gale Cloud, I've seen people clear the next 2 endgame titles with her. So she still has enough bulk, but you might need to put some time on like 891 most of the team. But I still think she's fairly solid. Her damage output is still really solid. So I still think she has a lot of value as a leader. It's just for Gale Cloud she might struggle, but especially with the buff upcoming, like she's still really, really solid, I think. Still.
And thank you for the follow. So I think like A or B tier is around where I'd put her. What do you guys think?
I would say
I think like in terms of actual strength, it's really, really bad. But it's just so easy to play. It makes it feel like it's stronger than it is.
Yeah. So any thoughts? Where are we putting it? Guam was at A.
I want to say B right now. I'd push her up at least 1 tier post Fairies rerun buffs.
She's definitely going in like double S once
for
it
sure.
reruns, because it fixes all of the problems that it has. I think it's like an A tier lead now, and then Beatrice like solid F.
Solid F is crazy. Well, we can move Beatrice now when it gets outclassed, but I think A is the agreement. Yeah, I can see that. All right. Yeah, end of A sounds about right. I'll put Beatrice above it for now. Could still kind of use it, but anyways. I guess no,
below.
Okay.
Like a full tier below.
Full tier below. Nah.
No, genuinely, it's so bad. Like it's
the Dark Skyfall requirement hurts it so much.
Like the only reason why you would run
be down
Beatrice.
Here.
Okay.
Honestly, Beatrice should not be tiered on this list.
We're not. We can just take it off. All right, we're taking it off.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Beatrice.
No, it's like Beatrice is only good with at least 2 other Rosettas. So is it really a leader?
Okay. Goodbye, Biako.
But for reference, you would be running normally 3 Rosettas, Echidna, Genarumi, and a Pokemon. That's pretty standard team. You can substitute out like Rosetta for Beatrice, as mentioned. Currently, right now, that's potentially a better option. Like you lead Beatrice X Echidna or Rosetta X Beatrice just for extra bulk, because Rosetta's really, it's just so paper, like especially early floor. You have the 81 and pretty much your entire team is barrel based. But post buff, yeah, you can just throw Beatrice in the bin, like no one's ever going to use it.
Yeah. Alright, next I guess is Genarumi, other form, the transform. Because, well, we already talked about a little about the other form. Alright, the transform creates 5 red dark Helix and then dark Skyfall. Cap 15.5 billion for dark. It's better than 13, that's good. And then it's, what's the lead? Oh, crosses. Did I put this on for the wrong reason, or do people actually play this? I forgot. Have any of you actually played this thing?
I have no idea why you put this here, Ramen.
I
have one, but I haven't played it.
I think I saw.
I played it.
Here, let me check the the thread
Like,
actually. Gen
Like
Narumi.
I played it before, but I'm probably
Only one
Wasn't
mention.
the park break bonus the only thing that really was interesting about it? The leader skill or whatever?
Yeah. We'll talk about it, but I won't rank it then. Sorry, one commenter who wanted this. All right. Yeah, I mean
What
this
the
is
fuck?
fine. 5.4. That's. I think 5.4 is 29 point something. That's like almost the current standard.
Robin,
Yeah.
and I gotta believe this Rosetta clear
Oh really? Send it.
Oh,
is milk.
Milk.
Why milk?
milk, good.
I think for the recovery buff and the
Yeah.
rare skill, I think.
No, it's
Who's the cleric? Are
No.
they using Get as the cleric? What is this?
no, it's for the
Where did you post it?
Hyperion chat. I'm also pulling it up on
Oh.
stream. Oh, also calcium. I love calcium.
Oh, that
Interesting.
one.
Interesting.
Interesting.
That Archvelza equip or Enigma? Archvelza, right?
That's Archvelza.
Yeah.
I have so many of those equips. I have 4 at this point.
Damn.
I can
Yeah,
make
interesting.
more.
Really interesting.
legitimately looks like a team that dies unless you get the part break before F5.
All right. Okay, next. All right, we're not ranking the Generumi, so let us see.
Oh
What
yeah,
is-
that's right. Milk has crazy HP. Wait, this is a sun
Gender
dungeon
seems
though. What?
like an interesting orb gen uncap system, but I wouldn't use it as a lead.
Yeah.
It's kind of how I feel about Maid Nelle as well.
Oh no. Maybe we can stick on the dark theme.
No, we have him here because he's important in the peak
Oh, for what? What was his name? Lugner?
for max HP. HP cap. That's all he's used for.
Exactly. All right. Okay.
There's
Next
no
we'll
other. There's no other actual options for max HP cap stacking.
Okay, next we will do the rest of Dark. So we talked about Dark Taco representative, which is Rosetta. Now the Dark VDP representative is well, it's either Maid Nelle or Selenadia Meluna. But I guess we'll only put one.
Selenadia used as a leader. It's
Mm,
too inconsistent. You're
Me
playing
neither,
slots the
but
whole time.
it's really funny. Yeah, let's talk about Selenadia.
It is funny.
We'll only rank one of them then. Let's see. Selenadia. Okay, so Meluna transform 36. And then it already has an built-in SDR, so you can put a lead swap and color absorb if you need. I can't guarantee another color, but so what this does is really funny because I can't even show everything it does because the monster search doesn't show it, so I'm just gonna have to read off what it does. Yes, so the active, it creates 7 darks, unlocks 1.5 move time, recovers 45% HP by auto heal, and then something else will happen with the moon power. Damn, I wonder what that means. Let's pull it up on
No,
secret.
genuinely, when I
You
read
don't
this for the
have one,
first
Rob?
time, I thought it meant the extra effect only takes effect when you're in a moon dungeon. Like,
That's what I thought too.
It's so badly worded.
Yeah, it was like
This card's
reduce
so bad.
damage a bit for a while or something.
Yes.
All right. Okay. First effect. Self cap to 20 billion, recovers 35% max HP. Basically, another auto heal on top of your existing, and then 20 billion cap. Okay. Second one is 35 billion cap, remove a shield. Third one is Devil allies cap to 12.5 billion, and 5 random orbs become nail.
That's
Last one-
terrible.
Yes.
This card's terrible.
And then last one, Devil allies to 18.5 billion, create 8 combo orbs,
Okay.
which is also crazy.
Not the combo orbs.
Yes. So, I personally think this is actually quite playable. It's just really inconsistent, like I said earlier. You're gonna have to like go for a bunch of hoops, and I do think this is
Playable
better
and
than Maid Nelle,
same sentence.
but I mean, because it has the auto heal, but you're gonna have to run like all your subs have to do damage, just in case
Maid
you
Nelle
get
doesn't
hit
have
with the-
problems with recovery, I've found.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit in Gale Cloud, but you can still build for it.
Yeah, but
You're
I
also
like the
gonna
auto
need
heal
like
on this.
another orb gen person,
Yes, but
like
we have
to
a
guarantee a BDP every turn, like
Mhm.
probably like Butler or
You get
Lucifer.
you get Archvelza, you know.
what Lucifer,
Yeah,
Archvelza,
that too.
Lucifer,
I mean
Butler
Subaru.
Mikage, whatever you want to run. You can get heals that way too.
Yeah.
Same with Lucifer.
But since no one has actually played this, I probably won't rank this. Just for consideration for Dark VDP slot. Okay, leader skill is fine. Okay, now let's talk about the real Dark VDP candidate, Maid Nelle.
So Maid Nelle's funny because, like, on release you did want to use her as a leader, but nowadays, whenever I see myself using her or using her, just her as her system as my daily driver for dungeons, it's always as subs. You use two of her, so you have your dark orb gen, your hard orb gen, and your team wide uncap, and it's just a pretty nice, straightforward system because you can run either a spinner or Butler Lucifer with her to get all your hard orbs and dark orbs and so on and so forth. 14B cap isn't anything special, but it gets the job done. It hits it one shots Raharakti in terms of comparison to like Rosetta. And the one thing I like this card struggles with damage. I've noticed you have to hard L and have a badge that like Maid's badge or Devil type badge, or else she's gonna struggle a little bit on that third at. Even with a 10C equip, but as long as you're consistently using at Heart L, which I think is one of her useful tools, her damage is decently consistent. Because a lot of her complementary subs from Maids also have Heart L as well, so you can stack that pretty effectively. And that's really... Hello, dog. And that's really nice to have. But this card is definitely already starting to show its age in terms of leader skill and just uncap value and so on. I don't see very many people using it, but I definitely don't use it as a lead. In terms of leads, you generally want to use Maid Milk, the MP one, with something else. Maybe you can run it with Maid Nelle if you want that 7x6 really bad. I think the team does struggle a bit when it comes to Auto Fua. It's starting to fall off a little bit in terms of keeping up with that, and combo absorbs can be a problem for it as well, because I think you add like maybe 6 combos, assuming you're running Nell plus Milk, and that can be a little bit annoying. The team also struggles with Assist Void because you're typically just going to be matching that VDP and your Hard L and whatever else is on your board, but if you get Assist Voided, you have to go out of your way to make multiple dark matches, and you have to match the Assist Void while still maintaining your shield or your damage, and it's a whole thing.
Oh, and
It's a lot of work.
Oh, sorry.
But it still clears a lot of stuff. I haven't managed GA5 with it yet, just because of the Aura Meredith floor being so malevolent and hateful. I think you could do it with Lucifer as your secondary orb gen, but I'd have to double check it. I think it can still clear everything. You just have to build carefully. It's not super flexible because you want to play all Maid subs for the badge, and usually that means you're going to be giving up 1 slot worth of damage for a utility cleric type deal. But it's still usable. I'd probably put it in B or C personally. Probably B.
I'd say B as well. You guys agree?
I do really like that you can just stack Heart L's, and then if you have recovery boosting Molt on one of your leaders, you can just kind of just match the Heart L and get away with that, even in 50% super altitude. Kind of nice.
Actually, what do you do if you get a your Fujin gone, eaten by what you call it?
You alter your team accordingly. I've had times where I just run double absorb nulls. I just play around with the team structure a lot, and I run a double absorb null, or I run some other like Muscari for the board fix. Yeah, the board size fix and the damage absorb effect. You really do just kind of have to figure it out dungeon by dungeon, but there's definitely ways to get around that. And I mean, the effect might get voided after damage absorb in the dungeon shows up for sure, or so on. It's definitely dungeon info dependent.
And Derek, we can look at Stark after, but we probably won't rank it. Okay, so Maid Nelle, B tier? You guys good with that?
Well, I might put it like, I don't know. I feel like, well, I don't have that much experience with her, but I'm not a huge fan of it. But I do see Marine's point. Like, you could definitely build around that. And I guess she also has access to the BDP match nowadays. If
the guard break that's coming up.
combos are a
I
thing.
haven't had the time to experiment with it because I didn't roll it. I rolled the wrong badge GFEs. But VDP badge does definitely help with the combo issue for sure. I feel like this team doesn't like. It has to be really big absorbs, like the Gale Cloud boss absorbs that start at like it's like 15 or 16. That you're gonna struggle with if you're not on 7x6 naturally. I do all my Maid Nelle shenanigans on 6x5 because I have everything plotted out. But that badge does help.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and the FUA and the lack of recovery buff on the later skill, I feel like it's not gonna perform that well in endgame, especially like not to mention Gale Cloud. Gale Cloud, it's very punishing with recovery, but like if you ignore that, I feel like still she's gonna struggle in maybe GA5. So
Yeah,
I don't know. I would maybe put her next to like Nautilus, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling C. Like, if you want to use her as a lead, I would put her in C. I really do prefer to use her as a sub, and then I run recovery multiplier leads. Actually, regarding the damage absorb, I just realized that for that issue, I use Lychia as an off-pair helper, actually, because she has damage absorb loop
Thank you for
and
following.
meshes pretty meaningfully.
Who's Lychia?
Lychia is from DBDC. She's a dark
I
fire
vaguely
dark
remember
monster. VDP centric, has a looping damage absorb, self uncap, and
This
board
is a
size.
freaky lady in the bodysuit.
I used this for GA4. As I said, I haven't tried GA5 with Nell due to spinner mischief.
Yeah,
But
interesting.
there's a lot of just dark VDP options that can work with Nell, and that's why I'm excited to see Maid's rerun because it'll give meaningful buffs. Yeah, that's the card.
Alright, alright, C
I
tiers.
have a lot of issues personally with Maid Nelle, mainly on the damage side.
Oh
But
yeah, her her personal damage is so bad. You
I
have
just
to
had
really
an interesting thought. Does Frieren actually fix this on Maid Nelle?
What's the dark VDP for you? It's all dark crosses, eh?
No,
That's all dark crosses.
the joke is you could run Frieren on Maid Nelle as a sub.
Oh, for the super gravity? Yeah.
And
You could if you
just
wanted to.
fix 7x6 board, have OE, and then also no super gravity.
That's
And
very funny.
on principle, Frieren only needs one light combo to cap. So all you would need is like match your 6 darks and then hope it doesn't get eaten by like Maid Nelle, and then you still have the 210 from Frieren.
Yeah, that's a funny thought. Yeah, that's always been my issue with Maid Nelle because lately I've been running Devil type badge so I can have everything do damage instead of just Maid's units. And her third at really starts to fall off if you really don't push like I run tacos because how else am I gonna get this damage done?
I think though this is probably just forcing things where they shouldn't be again. It's like you're probably trying too hard if you're using Maid Nelle right now to clear endgame.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Dark VDP, not in a good place. Unless I figure out how to use Selenati.
It always does.
But we'll see. Okay, let's look at Stark real quick. We won't rank it, but as a leader, let's see. Stark. The GOAT.
Strack?
Strack. 82%, so that's a standard.
Fire tips.
Fire TPA. And then you need 2 fire combos. Yeah, I guess. If you run this as a lead, you probably want to off-pair it, right? Yeah, I don't really see a point in having... I mean, you do 2 clerics, but...
Yeah, people usually pair them with Deku Bakugo.
Ah, I see. Let me pull that up.
There are a couple of those in the images I sent.
Okay, tell me which one? Or just reply to it in the
I don't
chat.
know.
You don't know? Oh, no.
I'll throw in my quick 2 cents for Stark. Honestly, I think he should be tiered. He's like a really good leader.
Okay, alright.
I saw him running, or I saw people in KR really like running Stark for some reason. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, they just run Stark with Bakugo.
Excuse me while I add Stark.
It makes sense.
On principle, I think it's just like I'm just gonna throw in some more hate here. I never understood why people run Mina. I think Mina's like a terrible leader, and
damn,
like the orb gen is just so bad. But it's kind of like the same issue with Stark, but it's a lot easier to use than Bakugo. And if you're going to be subbing it anyways, you might as well make it the leader. I just think it's better leader. I think Bakugo isn't great because of the way the orb gen is, but Stark is objectively a better leader.
Editor template, add. Okay, we can talk
So
about
if you
Mina
want to
after
use
this
him
one
for
then.
a cleric anyway, you might as well sub him.
Alright, I have added Stark. Let me turn this turn the thing back on. Okay. Alright, okay, back to Stark. What were we talking about? Deku Bakugo, you said? By the
Yeah,
way,
that's pretty much how you would how you would run him. It's a little bit strange because his he requires you to match 2 red combos, but that's only for the auto Fua. So technically, if you're pairing with Dekugo, you get 12 million. Like if that's enough, then you don't need the second red combo. But for cases where I can't think of a 40 mil resolve, but like I can't think of like big ones like Valeria and like whatever, SN6. Like you probably need to match 2 red combos to do the extra damage. But it's like this is 82. It's just 150 and 2x RCV. That's just better than Dekugo. So if you're going to be using him as a cleric on Dekugo, it's just better to leave him.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, where are we ranking him? EA?
Genuinely, this is like a double S leader, but
Damn. Really?
I haven't played it too much. I tested it out in SN5 and it was like alright. I think my main issue is I just don't like Dekugo. But that's also because I'm a hater. And that's also because I play this game so much, like there's the chance that I get RNG screwed by Dekugo's active is like significantly higher. So
Oh,
Yeah, the Bakugo are basically on the JP tier list because of Stark.
yeah.
If he didn't exist, they wouldn't be that highly rated.
well, let's rank them together then. Well,
Well,
Deku Bakugo.
I still think it would be relatively highly rated just because their uncap is so high. But Stark definitely sells it just because he's such a good cleric. Like you could double lead Deku Bakugo even, and I think they would still be up there. But I mean, Stark is just objectively better.
Well, is it better than Rosetta?
Yeah,
I'd say
it's way
probably,
better than
yeah.
Stark.
Yeah,
Way better.
Does it break into
it's like this
ST?
team actually has bulk. Like Rosetta kind of just dies to any strong hit early on, and again, the only real issue with this team is just I hate the origin so much.
Damn.
The damage is there. The team, like the flexibility, the comp is there, but it's just.
Yeah.
I guess a minor issue is this team's HP is a little bit scuffed if you don't have a part break in the dungeon. Like you kind of had 2 dead awakenings off of Stark, but
Oh,
yeah,
put
it's
his
just
wrong
he's
Stark.
so-
1 second. Keep talking.
Yeah, I almost forgot about New Year's Kureha. Yeah, I also hate New Year's Kureha because of the same origin issue, except Kureha's worse because Kureha doesn't actually activate her leader skill, so it's force locked to you needing Meredith. It kind of makes sense. Like, of course, if you're running New Year's Kureha, you kind of do want the Meredith. But yeah, it's just the fact that on both teams, the org gen doesn't proc your leader skill in some scenarios. Like if you get full red boarded on Dekugo, you just lose. You just need to work around that on the team.
There's Stark. Okay. I didn't put New Year's Kureha on here. Do you think we should, or is it a waste of time?
It's probably really quick to talk about. It's like a triple S tier leader in Sun, and it's like a B tier leader in not Sun.
Yeah. Well, let's pull it up and see.
We're gonna have a lot of situations like that when Mystics reruns. There's a lot of cards that have those.
It's like it's probably the strongest leader in Sun, and
Right.
it's probably like garbage outside of Sun.
New Year's Kureha. What's the Fire Skyfall card done? Who
I think it's Meteorite.
It's itself.
Near Meteorite.
New Year's
Yeah,
I see.
Meredith sounds about right.
Alright, what about it? 82%, so that's good. Uh, 50 billion for now. Yeah, that works. Attribute absorb. So, any thoughts about this card in particular, or are we rating it?
I hate that it makes 4 red orbs and you need 6 to do damage.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Let me save the image real quick.
It's like alright because you only need to match a TPA for the damage reduction, but it's just kind of scuffed on principle. The way you're supposed to deal with it is Meredith has a looping spinner, so you just get the orbs out if you need it.
They should have put the add 3 combos on the 2 plus fire combos effect. Then because you have to sit there whenever you want to stall and watch those combos go up, but you're not doing damage.
I mean, realistically, it doesn't really matter.
I guess it doesn't. It just annoys me. That's what I thought was so elegant about Doma, because you can just match like a water blob or a water L or something, and you don't have to have all the add combos and all the damage.
I'll hear me out on this one though. If you're stalling and you need to heal, the plus combo is actually helpful.
That is true.
Alright, so where are we putting it? B tier or?
What do you mean B tier? This is like, again, it's like Stark and Bakugo is easily like a double S tier leader. I don't know why you're putting it in A. You've clearly never played this.
I have never played this. You're actually just suggesting SS?
I mean, I don't have too much experience, but I've watched a lot of people play it, and like it clears EX, it clears Gale, and it clears GA5. So like I mean, I don't know what else you need from it, because those are the only 3 like dungeons that are hard that are out right now.
EX is really easy though. You can clear EX with
Mm-hmm.
anything on this list.
No.
Maybe not Amon. Everyone else can though. I have to fight for a bit with Mikage, but I could probably do it.
I don't know if you can clear with Nautilus. Nautilus is a little scary.
Yeah. But I would not put it in SS because I was saying SS is like long-lasting lead. I think Deku Bakugo is gonna get phased out relatively
42B,
soon.
kind of big.
Yeah.
And
it's also not
said this actually. I think Bakugo, the only thing going for it is the 22 billion. It's nice that it has the looping Void Pierce, but once something comes out that's like, I don't know, shield break, looping, orb gen on 2 CD, something like that.
Its orb gen is really bad.
And yeah, as long as the damage is like higher or equal to Dekugo, it will be better than Dekugo. Like no one will ever use him, because like, oh, if I need Void Pierce and I don't want to run Dekugo, I can just run like New Year Shiva. That's looping Void Pierce, and I don't have to care about the garbage orb gen.
Oh, alright, you fine if I leave everything in S?
The other thing about Dekugo is it has attribute immunity. Stark doesn't have attribute immunity, which is not really a problem, but it is like a consideration that exists. And you also have to change Stark's attribute to like red or green. That's not really an issue again. Other thing I hate is you have to, like, technically you can get screwed off of making an L with Dekugo's active. Really, I just hate Dekugo's orb gen. It's so bad. It's so bad. He needs to make more orbs more consistently.
Yeah. And why is Kureha? Why do you keep moving Kureha up? She has worse orb gen.
Where is Kureha?
I feel like B, but I thought people were saying B. I'm saying B, but
I would say B.
also say B.
I will say Kureha's like so good in Sun.
But it's
outside of Sun is
sunblocked.
unusable. It's completely unusable. I don't know how you want to rate that, because in the Sun dungeon, Kureha's just so unbelievably tanky.
Isn't
make a
that just how all
situational
the
tier.
double sun and double moon cards are? They just shit outside of their
Yeah.
respective dungeon.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, how do you rate it though?
You don't run it in a moon dungeon. That's how we rate it.
That's literally the point. So it's like, are you rating like Sun tier list and Moon tier list? I don't know. Like, do you even have a Moon card here on here besides Doma?
May Luna, but we took it off.
Moon, but not yet. That seems gonna be really funny in Moon.
Is
It's
Doma
like-
Moon? Doma's Moon, right?
Yes.
And
There he is.
we'll keep it in B because of the Sun Claws, but it's fine. Hey man, because good
No, it's
leads
just
should be
like,
universally
I feel bad
accurate.
putting
You know?
Kureha below like Rosetta because it's just so much better.
Matchup dependent. Unfortunate. All right. Okay. Next. Do you want to get rid of the collab leaders out of the way, or?
Realistically, you should just do Frieren because that's what everyone's here for. Like, no one cares about anything else.
Real. Okay. We'll do Frieren first. All right.
Like, I don't know.
All right. We'll do Frieren herself first. I guess that comes with Himmel. All right. So let's talk about Frieren. So discuss. All right. Void supergravity. 70 cap. 7/64 for one turn. Rainbow. So quite a long matching leader skill. So probably don't want to run this for fastest. But quite strong because Void supergravity. How much multiplier is that nowadays? Was it like 200?
Very big.
Basically a 1000 attack burst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For your entire team too. So yeah, you can like go crazy. But yeah, 82.
Yeah, but what else? What else does it do?
Pretty much nothing. It's literally just
Yeah,
a 3 CD
exactly.
Rainbow Gen. Well, you don't have to
Make a
run it
big
on
board.
Rainbow, but yeah. And then the lead is
If
Himmel.
you run 3 of these, you will constantly be hounded by the zoop, zoop sound effect.
Oh, is there a sound effect?
Also, the from the super grab.
Yeah,
Oh.
that too.
Alright, is Himmel the lead most of the time, or is there a different lead that we should also talk
Yeah,
about?
you pair with Himmel.
Okay.
Honestly, you should talk about not Himmel first, because Himmel's the main pairing. Like, the nice thing about Frieren is it's technically not a Rainbow Lock lead. Like, you can just run whatever you want on Frieren. In fact, you could just sub Frieren. Like, you could run Fern, and you could sub 3 Frierens, and that's how we're clearing the call these days.
Then,
I think that flexibility is what made people put Frieren like a tier above Himmel, but I just don't think that's fully justified.
yeah.
Like, on principle, like on initial inspection, I would say Frieren doesn't do enough to justify running 3 of them, but the support for Frieren makes it so that you can run it. Like, I thought I didn't cover a lot, but like looking at it again, like it covers OE and Awakenings. It has its own SDR. It has the damage, it has the board, and it has the super gravity void. So pretty much, like utility, like damage wise, OE wise, board size, and delay is all covered, and orb gen. But you pretty much just have the last 3 slots to cover your bind clears, shield break, and pierces, voids, whatever. Like if you just pair with pretty much any like match 2 color lead, even, I think it's probably just usable. You probably don't need Himmel. You can probably just inherit an Omni Void. If it's something like a short dungeon where you only need 1 Void Pierce, you could even like just inherit like Goten and it would probably work. So I just think like, sure, you can say like it's impossible to play because it's Rainbow, but it's pretty easy to play non-Rainbow Frieren. That being said, that's kind of not what you want to do in endgame because it's just harder. There's just not a good Omni Void that works with this team.
That's
yeah,
not
in
Rainbow.
endgame, I only see Frieren being played as the Rainbow system with
Yeah.
Himmel, and that's it.
I think it's like for farming, more often than not, you'll see Frieren being subbed on a team. It's just hard to lead because it's scaling, but you have to like match actual like combos. I guess for farming you could run like a plus 10C active, like what's his name, Senkyo, the like SN2 version that on transform is plus 10C for multiple turns, and it evolves into a Void Pierce active. In endgame though, yeah, you should just talk about like Himmel, Frieren and Himmel.
Alright, let's talk about Himmel. Let me pull up Senkyo real quick. Yeah, that's 10C. Alright, Himmel, the hero. Where's the Himmel? Okay, so it does an Omni Pierce on a skill charge. What's the 10 divided by 2 is 5. So almost 66% something percent. Uptime.
Another rant. Himmel deserved 8 CD. You have
Yes,
to
I would agree.
proc full rainbow every turn versus a Pokemon is haha, I ran Rosetta and it activates. That's just unfair. It just really deserves to be 8 CD.
It's a transform card too. Armageddon is not.
I mean, 26 billion is like a lot. Like,
Yeah,
It is a lot. This is true.
that's like a lot. But come on, you have to match full rainbow every turn, and it's 3 out of 5. It's so painful. It's so bad.
Mhm.
But it does have the fixed move time, which is pretty good.
That's actually one issue that I was bringing up with
Oh, an
Frieren
issue.
is
Ooh.
if you play without Himmel, then you have no T fix, and then you just have to play 7x6 with no time sometimes.
Yeah, that kind of sucks, but move time fix is good. Is Frieren
Yeah.
better than Reinhardt? No. Reinhardt too fast.
I mean,
Probably
I would
because
argue
just
argue
remind you.
Frieren's better at blinding content than Reinhardt.
Oh yeah, definitely. Or just surviving better is easier. Because it's rainbow.
Like if you roll the dice, if you enter a dungeon completely blind, no information, don't know what's going on with Frieren or Reinhardt, I think more times than not you will live with Frieren, and you will live with Frieren over Reinhardt. Like if Reinhardt dies, I think Frieren will probably survive.
Mhm.
Because it's just really hard to kill this team. It has the bulk, it has the like awoken bind. Technically this isn't affected by awoken bind even. So it's like there's so much more flexibility in team building.
Can you use expert multi-match on Frieren if you're not running Himmel? I mean, even if you do run Himmel, but is it possible to match that quickly? It's like Mistlock has.
I saw a really funny team actually, where instead of the Eisen slot, which is generally for shield break, I think I saw someone running like what was it called? The Emperor from Digimon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the gold
Digimon
thing?
Emperor, and he was using
I do not know.
the 5% expert match equip. I don't. Oh, not equip. Sorry, super. And I think they were just using it for like extra void supplemental. It must have been like they didn't really need the shield break or something.
Yeah, Digimon Emperor. Oh, I have that. Okay. That was also an Omni Pierce, but no skill
I mean,
charge.
do you really need shield breaks?
Yeah, you don't. It's like if you don't need the shield break, you could just run this, and this will fix Himmel's issue of being bad.
I mean, you're not really trying to be fast with Frieren, so a shield break doesn't matter that much. Or about surviving, so.
No, it's like there's a lot of spawns with like damage checks where the shield break is just so unbelievably helpful.
Ah, I see. Yeah, well, yeah, of course.
Also, it's just the fewer turns you spend playing 7x6 Rainbow, the more comfortable it is.
Mhm.
No one wants to play 7x6 Rainbow.
Unless it's shape matching. I love shapes.
Shapes.
Oh, there's no scaling T lead, right? There's scaling cross and scaling DPA, but no.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's
like
scaling 5
5
match leads.
Oh yeah, like Garen Golem or whatever the hell his name is. But or maybe there's
Garen
something.
New
Golem.
Year's,
Luffy.
New Year's mushroom.
Oh, Ryan Masha. I don't have that actually. I should have picked one up. But anyways,
You guys don't remember Luffy?
Luffy? What even is that? Is that like a
This
Jujutsu
is
Kaisen?
detracting from the topic of Himmel. You should
Yes.
probably just show like the normal like Frieren team from the collab. Like there's
Yes.
one with
Oh,
Eisen, there's one with Stark. I think the Stark one is better because you have more awoken bind flexibility, but people think Eisen is better because you get more damage.
It's more canonically lore accurate, you know, from the anime. But yeah, so this is for Gale Cloud, and the Florida equipped Planthia, and then the thing on Eisen is a Fairy Tale. But it's only a double SP guard break 2-turn haste. I think that's easily replaceable.
I think yeah, Florentia doesn't really do much here. I think the reason why they're running it is because it's easier to mass attack when everything is light. That's probably like the primary reason, but like of course 3 team HP, 2 SB with some extra damage. I don't actually think you need the damage. It's just there just in
There's
case you
no
get
way
sub
you
debuff.
damage.
I mean, the guard break will be very useful later on because enemies are
Yeah.
gonna start buffing their own HP, so you can like void it with guard break.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, for now
Um,
it's not needed. Like the damage was from guard break. It's like,
Yeah.
Okay, but did you send the Stark version or no?
I mean, it's literally the same thing, but you just
Oh,
remove
yeah.
Aizen and you put Stark there. It's like.
Stark is more survivable, you said, because of the Woken
See,
Bone.
I like Stark better because Stark has 4 TPAs. You don't have to rely on assists for TPA on match.
Yeah.
You can forget about Himmel. You can actually run leader swap on Himmel. So that's better for blind content already.
Yes. We still hate Leader Swamp because it kills your helper for friends, but
And Stark
Okay.
breaks 2 shields. That's aura.
Mhm.
2 shield break.
Mm.
And Stark Awoken Bind clears, so that's extra supplemental.
Yep.
Then I would say the only reason why I actually like running Stark is just because of the Awoken Bind.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I understand like Hyter is there for Awoken Bind, but
That's your looper. For
my,
the,
my main problem is you want to be looping Hyter at all times. Maybe not at all times, but like definitely on early floor you want to have Hyter up, and if you're running blind content where you don't know what, like, I mean this is how I play the game, so take it with a grain of salt. I play dungeons without looking at the information. I just go in there and then hope I win.
hell yeah, blind content.
So
It's fun
So
if you hate
without-
yourself.
it is fun if you hate yourself. But I think it's just more fun because if you just look everything up, then it's just so
Cheat.
like
Ooh.
I look everything up and then I make stupid teams that shouldn't be allowed to clear. That's my version of fun.
Hey man, you need the help.
I think that used to be more fun, but now it's just the content is so much more harder.
Hmm.
But like for early floor, Frieren is in the same situation as a lot of teams where she has somewhat barrel reliance. It's nice because only half the team is relying on barrel, so like Aizen / Stark are all stats, and Hyter is resonance, Himmel is also all stats, and Stark, Aizen, and Himmel are all part break based. So it's like on maybe like floor 1 to 5 before you had a part break, you maybe have, I don't know, 100, like 60 to 200k HP, somewhere in that ballpark. And that's a range where you could be killed versus late floor, like after a part break, after Frieren gets double barrel, you have like 700k HP, you're pretty much invincible.
Invincible? Okay.
I think this is like the same cue the title card, but it's like kind of the same issue with until like your team can like make up for the lack of HP. But Hyter kind of makes up for that. Like you could I think trying to put like a shield on the team early makes more sense to me. If not a shield, then like what's usually I've been seeing on Aizen is, I don't know why the Fairy Tail equip is here, unless there's a Woken Bind floor 1. Or I think there is in Gale Cloud if you're bad at targeting. But I think you should just either put a looping shield or you should just run Zenze. So I guess that's a plus, it's in collab.
Yep. Then
I didn't even mention why like Himmel's good. Himmel's good because he has 6S RCB, and right now we're in the super altitude meta.
no healing. Yeah, level EX. Yeah, that really rough with the super altitude, and especially because it's short, you won't get your cracker barrels until like floor 5, and there's no warm up. You just jump straight into it on floor 1, so you better have enough HP. And healing too.
My brain is like still scattered right now. I just had like final exams.
Thank you.
This is final season.
All right, so SS tier probably. Do we put Himmel above Frieren or?
What? No, why would you put it above Frieren? Himmel is garbage without Frieren.
Oh, well, makes sense. Because you said like the JP list. Because I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Himmel fixes part
That is
break.
a good point
Yeah.
as well. Himmel does have part break. I would say part break is kind of not a huge issue on Frieren though, just because
Wait, Aizen
Stark has 2. Stark and Aizen both have 2. Himmel has 1, and what I like to do is I like to put more perk break on Stark. So my favorite equip on Stark, if it's not, there's Endeavor and Hawk's duo from My Hero. I really
don't
like
have
that
that.
equip that goes on Stark. And the other one is Bakugo Deku duo. So the Dynamite duo equip is really good on Stark as well. You can also just run like Team HP or like I guess T works fine. Like you can put GungHo on Stark and it'll probably work fine as well.
What's the other?
I'm
equip
just a
after
big
Endeavor?
fan of yeah, that's the right equip.
What's
I'm
the
a
other
big
one?
fan of that equip because it has the extra TPA for
Unmatchable.
I mean 6 turns of unmatch is a little bit overkill, but you know, more isn't bad.
Yeah.
And also extra park break and team HP. Team HP plus park break I think is just like such a good combo. And the other one is the Deku Dynamite equip.
Deku Dynamite.
Which I think is also 2 TPAs, but it's 2 perk breaks, 2 SP instead.
All Might's a rare card? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that was good.
I'm gonna head out now.
Alright,
Goodbye.
bye. Thanks for joining us.
Good night.
Alright,
I am yapping a lot about this, but it's also because I like playing this, and I also played like way too much of this because it's the only team I have on Korea.
damn. Alright, well, that's just, I think we should move on. Alright, next is, what do we want to talk about? Oh, a lot to get through. But, I mean, should we just talk about the top right now? Might as well.
1 second, I just need to check what I had on Stark on Korea.
Or we can talk about Fern. Might as well. Just for... Talk about Fern
Okay, I
first.
didn't have anything important.
Alright, let's talk
Never
about,
mind.
yeah, let's talk about Fern first, because it's pretty minimal, right? So, Fern. I mean, I guess we're talking about Reinhardt too, then. 'Cause-
I think, like, on principle, Frieren deserves SSS tier, but
It's only one
because-
character. One only.
because Ramens doesn't understand how tier list should work.
Why
Exactly.
would they be B tier max? What? Are you referring to the duo card or?
Himmel and Frieren should be B tier.
Yeah, I think the dual card should be like C tier, probably maybe like B tier max. Yeah, I think I would agree with that assessment.
32 rarity. That yucks.
Yeah, that's not a card I want to use as a lead.
There's no team for it, which is why it's usable.
Yeah, the
you
one from
just
the
run
collab,
the
right? The TPA, the water TPA people.
yeah, you just run it in collab with Zenza as the lead, and then 1 Kane, 2 Lawine, and then I don't know what people are running the last slots though.
All right. So my reasoning for only one card in SSS because fastest exists, because that is the very pinnacle of endgame meta speedrunning.
No, but like the pinnacle of like fastest is literally just Almalinea spam now, so it's like, can you really?
Debatable.
Like, the only reason why Reinhardt is able to win in NA is because everyone's too bad.
Real. This is also true. We're not good as JP. But anyways, let's talk about Fern and Reinhardt. Let's talk about Fern first. Let's see. Okay, transform. Alright, 1 turn cooldown, unlock, changes 6 non-heals to light. That's pretty good, but you do want more Orb Gen to supplement. I think this is representative for Light Taco style, and that's been
Yep.
around pretty well. Okay,
I'll
so,
be right back.
Rare,
of course.
weird archetype.
Guam, have you played this one?
I played it. The only thing I kind of don't like is the fact that there's no heal orb gen half the time. If you're using like a 2-turn cooldown unit, usually people use like Reinhardt. There's a new thing from Gintama you could use. But yeah, most of the time you're just relying on Fern for orb gen. Well, every time you're popping Fern. But yeah, there's no other 1-turn cooldown heal and light orb gen that you could run with Fern. So that's the only thing I kind of dislike about it, but it's still a strong leader, especially due to her scaling leader skill. The recovery is really good. The attack is easy. Like you just match combos mindlessly in 7x6 if you properly build a team. It's still really solid. Yeah.
Was Rainbow better than Reinhardt first? Yeah, all 3 was Reinhardt. That's why I'm putting him on the top. Spoilers, but
Rainbow's a decent option in Gale Cloud.
Fern has low move time. Yeah. 7x6. one finger. And
Yeah,
no
that is an
thumbs.
issue. Yeah, you pretty much have to tackle that with the quips.
Is an issue. However, you can get better and match faster. That is a
Yeah.
option.
This list looks worse the more I look at it. Well, you're welcome to give your opinion in the comments.
Yes, of course, please.
The stream chat.
Yes, more controversy. Yeah, I love this. Okay. And then I hear you can use a Denkin or Frieren Fern for the orb gen as well. Dark light. Yeah. But yeah, there's no, unfortunately, just 4 turn. Telling me it's skill use. Exactly! Now you get it! And then Denkin, let me pull up Denkin.
Usually once you get to like 8 to 10 seconds of movement time, you don't need that much more.
Alright, so unfortunately I don't know if Kaiba sent any
Faster forehead.
Fern teams. Let me take a look. But any thoughts on what else it struggles with? Or where we're ranking it?
I would probably, we're talking about ranking. I would probably maybe put it above Stark. I mean, the teams are very consistent, especially with the, not with Denken. The people don't usually run Denken. They
Oh, yeah.
usually run Fern, a 2-turn Orb Maker. What's her name? The MP unit for Frieren.
Sari?
And 2, yeah, Saria, and 2 Frieren and Fern duos, and then the last lot is usually the cleric, which is Ordeal Circlia, or something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't see one yet. Okay. Yeah, I agree with S tier buff Stark. Well, we can hear from Miru when he gets back, but yeah, okay, that's it for Fern. Now, Reinhardt, I am putting a triple S because S is very, very fast. Let's talk about why. Why fast? Alright, so it has 20 turns, 2-turn haste, and it has both self-reliance and assist resistance, so basically, assist void isn't that bad of a debuff. And then, it's row-based. This is, like, really, it's been a while since we've had, like, a actual row meta. Like, what was the last, like, row-based lead? I can't even think of it. Yeah, I don't think they're
Yeah, I have nothing for Rose.
yeah, so, anyways, Rose is pretty Sakamoto. I thought it was Light Toggle.
Yeah, Sakamoto, yeah, that's
Oh,
the
I know,
last
it's
one
not.
I can
That's...
think of too. And that was
Oh,
also
Violet
light
Fritz,
row.
right. Violet Fritz, yeah. Well, that's still okay. It's 16 billion from the thing, but maybe we can talk about it next time if people want. But anyways, yeah, Row is good because even if you blob extra things, it's not gonna like destroy it. Like VDP or TBA, all that. And then it's very fast too because you just match a Row and then all day. Isn't Lumon part of Hyperion who won Sunshouts?
Lumon did his own tier list.
Yes, check out Lumon's tier list. I'll be linking the YouTube video, and unfortunately he's busy today, so. Well, yeah, so also Void's damage absorption, that's really good, because now you don't have to worry about it. You only have to worry about VDP and attribute absorb. And then 50 billion cap, very good. Alright, any places where this card struggles? Survivability is one, like in blind dungeons.
Yeah, just basically whenever you get hit with that full bore of heal, that's when you're pretty much dead unless you have be Athena or some other unit up to counter it.
It's boring. See, I disagree. I think Rainbow is boring. Row is fun because it's fast. The turn brain off and yeah.
There's all of yeah. I can't. I shouldn't be allowed to speak on boringness. I think interesting spicy. My favorite card in this whole list is the single representative of D tier because funny.
It is very funny. But yeah, yeah, check out the fastest videos. I'll link them in the description for us, son. Yeah, check this out, and you'll see
It's
one.
just efficient, really. It gives you +8 combos for the leader skill. You can just match a light row and your heal combo, and you just go. It zooms. It got really bad when Frieren's not put in triple S.
Oh.
Triple S tier is for the current leader. Is for the current top card in the meta right now.
Yes, and the Reddit thread also universally agrees it's Reinhardt. And
you got even more
one,
options with Saria now because you can turn any strong like 10C based unit into a Reinhardt sub.
Yeah, you no longer need the Athena for the light sub that thing. Alright, yes, that's how I'm ranking this tier list. You, of course, everyone else. I'm gonna post this up template as well, so if you feel free to make your own. Alright. Yeah, we can have Mirror talk about the two light things when he gets back, but let's go over the more important ones next. I did have a bit more of a recency bias with the more like ReZero and Sin Dragons thing, so let's talk about the second best thing before Frieren, so Imperialdramon.
Is Reddit supposed to be a trustworthy source? It's a source.
Is it
Not sure
better?
how trustworthy it is, but
it
it is
is-
one form of
It
information.
is one of the sources of all time. I'll tell you that one. Actually, no, I'll wait till Mirror's back because he actually plays. Instead, let's talk. Anyone's. Oh no, Shizuru. No, that's also kind of with Fern, Denkin, that kind of things. Let's talk about Shizuru. Okay.
We can talk about Shizuru, yeah.
Alright, Shizuru, very recent. I picked up one. Okay, so enhanced
I picked up
Skyfall
two.
based. Oh, nice. Enhanced Skyfall based, you can either use Iroha, the MP unit from Sin Dragon, or Denkin. Denkin also has the cap.
I personally, I've been playing this with Denkin, and I do really like the Denkin because that gives you a little bit more damage just all over the place, and it means you don't have to pop. You don't have to think about where you're using Iroha because Iroha is a Woken Bind. She's your big shield, and she's the enhanced Orb Skyfall. And personally, I think the big shield and the Woken Bind effect are a bit more important to maintain because that's life and death, as opposed to just doing your absorbs every turn. So having Denkin there is really nice.
Right.
Also, that team template I don't like because Gillian does no damage even with Levitate, and it bothers me to heck.
Yeah, Gillian kind of sucks.
His damage is so bad.
Yeah.
Just get rid of him. Put Zerklia in there instead. Do not use him. He's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was running this team on my last stream, doing the EX, and yeah, Gillian screwed me over. Like, it's way better to run a full cleric instead of just someone doing unmatchable.
Mhm.
And if you need the
Mhm.
HP buff, you could probably rely on Circle as 50% if you're bulky enough, or if you run some other unit to boost your HP. And obviously, there's Iroha also with the big shield. So
Yeah,
Gillian,
my
yeah,
setup
I'm
is
not a fan of it either.
pretty much this, except I cut Gillian for Zerklia, and then I've been running a Denkin over the over the sub Shizuru. I like that a little bit more than just straightforward full SDKH team.
And just like Fern, like the move time on the team is a little lacking, and because everyone mostly has resonance, you are kind of limited to the equip. So if you want to add more move time, you're like very limited, especially with Shizuru because she's just balance type, so you can only have like
Comp
balance.
has like anywhere from 8 to 10 seconds. You're not going to be going above that. You're immune to time debuffs though, so there's that.
Okay, also does a SDR, so you can put lead swamp latent and 2 SDRs, and you'll be fine most of the time. You don't need to put the 4 SDRs and all that. As for the other latent, maybe Attribute Absorb? Is there an Attribute Absorb card that actually does it? And hello, Draco45. Does Burgle do Attribute Absorbs?
Shizuru does attribute. No,
Yeah.
She does. Oh, right, no, never
Attribute
mind. Yeah.
Shizuru covers that, yes. I've just been running 2 to
what-
4 SDR, and then, I mean, for Gilclad, I've been running 2 SDR, 2 Dragon Killers, and then 1 Water or Wood Res, just to make the math on the final floor easier.
I see.
The Dragon Killers being specifically for Basil, because Basil's a meanie face.
Yeah.
Otherwise, bricks this team without them.
Yeah, so one thing I don't like about these transforming leaders is, like, most of the time you have to run lead swap and 2 SDR in your lead, and then if it doesn't need Attribute Absorb, then you just kind of have a disproportionate amount of SDRs in your helper as well. Like obviously you can make it work, but like it just feels a little off to me. It's not perfectly
This
aligned.
depends
you
on
know?
the dungeon. I haven't seen lead swap in a little while, and I'm not
Yeah.
sure when it's going to come back. They'll probably have it in the next couple dungeons just to make us change all our latents again.
Or GungHo could actually make lead swap universal and not just on the lead specifically. Or but they won't do that. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Those bums. Anyways, right, Shizuru, I would say S tier. Where? Let's see. Probably below the Frieren things. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I feel like I
it's
haven't.
more consistent than Frieren. I mean, than Fern actually. I think you said Fern. Sorry. I don't think it's as strong as Frieren.
I think it is. I think it is more consistent than Fern as well, just because you're full boarding every single turn.
No, that makes sense. Yeah. It's also 7x6.
And it's got good recovery. It's got good bulk. It's again, I'm still. I have issues with some of the sub options it has, but we're getting new options for those.
Okay, I'll put her above Fern then.
Also, if you get assist voided into a decently sized hit, you're going to die. You just
Rip.
stop existing, so you have to prepare accordingly for that.
Well, you do
Since
have
the whole
elves.
team
So.
uses resonance.
Yeah.
You don't have hard elves.
Oh, hard elves.
Yeah. If you get assist voided, all of your assists are gone, and that's a lot of your HP. It doesn't do enough
Yeah,
damage.
66% of your bulk basically. If everyone has
Mhm.
resonance, like yeah.
It's painful. You gotta know what you're dealing with and then prepare accordingly. In terms
Yeah,
of
that's
doing
why
enough
your
damage, that's why I've been using
70?
Denkin, and this team does. Well, yeah. If you don't run Denkin though, you only got one Shizuru up at all times. You've presumably got Gillian running at all times, but he also has important effects that you need to time, and he has no damage at all ever. And then Burgle is only 50% uptime on damage. So if you're not running Denkin, this team can feel a little bit not enough damage-y, for sure.
Alright, yeah, 70 should be fine. Alright, next, let's talk about... I mean, we talked about Run, let's talk about Doma. Let's get Doma out of the way.
Gosh, people are still playing Doma?
Unfortunately, people are still playing Doma. I wanted a second, but I didn't get to roll one, but it's not too
Yeah,
bad.
I got one. I got all
Yeah.
the cards for the team, but otherwise... This is just kind of a lazy farming card for me at this point.
Yep. Yes. So crosses. Creates 5 crosses during Water Skyfall. Recovers 50% HP. Did they come up with a better Water Skyfall looper? I don't know. No?
No.
Oh, this card sucks. Yikes.
The attack multiplier is too low. I haven't had any issues with Shizuru hitting caps, honestly, outside of the aforementioned Gillian issue.
100 is... It's
100's
standard. It's not
fine,
too
honestly.
bad.
I might
mean,
just be a bit spoiled by the dark VDP nonsense I play.
Yeah, or you can spam more else. It's a bit harder to do so, but...
Yeah, just make more else.
Mhm.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You get a full board every turn. You've got plenty to work with.
This might struggle a bit in EX, especially with like Thorn Hell, but yeah.
It depends on the EX. I haven't run it in this month's EX yet, but...
Mhm.
Let's see.
Right, yes, back to Doma. Yes. This is Moon as the thing, right? No, it's not.
No, he's also
Moon is on the thing.
Moon,
So.
Moon is on his base kit.
Yeah, like Year Kureha, you probably don't want to run this outside of Moon because it was out pretty recently. Everyone was like glazing it, even we were glazing it, and now it's like just like, yeah, it
It's
fell
pretty
off really
good.
hard.
But
25 billion.
I still don't like auto heal reliant teams. They just don't do it for me. It feels like you're going to get into trouble and you're going to die very slowly and painfully because you can't keep up with damage.
Yeah, because 50% HP, yeah. And I mean, that's workable. It's better than 40%, but it's still.
He's
very
got
low.
his persistent 20%, but once that runs out, or if it gets voided, you've got 50%. That's it. Maybe you can match some heart EPAs for stuff on your team, but you're gonna struggle in super altitude.
Yeah, but like Reinhardt, this is really good for weaker swiping, or not swiping, but like just like fastly clearing weaker, lower dungeons. Because this is blob based, you don't even have to match across. And then you add +4 combos.
Well, you can, but you don't get the damage multiplier or the add combos or the auto fua if you don't match across.
Can you run this with what's his name, Lugner? Because it doesn't have to be water.
Technically, yeah, you could,
Technically,
but
yes.
you also wouldn't get the damage
shield.
reduction because it does
Yeah.
specify water.
Unfortunate. Would have been really funny because.
Am I late? Well, we're an hour and a half in, so
yeah.
make your own conclusion.
Because Lugner is not good in the fact that he's an HP leader, and you want a shield based leader to abuse auto heal whips. It would be fun if there was like just a dungeon that you don't need to shield, like I don't know, training arenas, and then you just swipe with Doma and Lunar. But maybe they'll come out with a better lead that's shield based only for Dark Cross. But that's a topic for another time. All right, so back to Doma.
Nautilus is on there because funny meme and just as like a general card to represent stuff that's not great but can still technically work. Mikage's on there as stuff that's really behind but could work if you're crazy enough.
Yeah.
They'll be going up a few tiers in a couple months.
Yes. All right. Doma overall, it's passable, but you probably don't want to run this. So I would also say B tier. Probably below Kureha, because doesn't have
I don't know. I feel like Maid Nelle compared to this guy. I don't know. I'd put him in C if we're going with that logic. But I think like he's got a lot of options.
Well, more people run Doma than Maid Nelle from the Reddit thread.
This isn't the popularity contest.
This is true. I don't know, Guamo, what do you think? Any thoughts?
I feel like he's still decently solid. Like anything past Sun, well, he can't really tackle something like Sun. The Sun title was like a big FU to Doma. But anything below, basically Moon and below, like he can crush pretty much all of that content. Honestly, I would still put it on the same tier as Rosetta. He's still fairly strong and really easy to play. Like honestly,
but very easy
he hasn't
play.
gotten much support as of late. So like if you missed out on the subs, like which is Laufey and all of the Demon Slayer people, like you're pretty much out of luck because he's not getting anything in the next months. Also,
I think the ease of play is a really good argument here, actually, that I didn't think of, and that would put him a little bit higher up just because he's so brainless to play. Like, I don't know, but
cannot see a
I wouldn't put him too
Doma
low.
build. Unfortunate.
Rosetta in A is criminally overrated. Yeah, we know Rosetta's overrated, but she's still performing.
I mean, it's easy to play. Dark Tacos. It's been surviving.
You get free board every single turn.
Okay, I'll put her in A then. All right, next. Let's see. Let's do Rem Ram. People's doing that, right? Yeah.
A built-in shield break is her niche. That's also Maid Nelle's niche, actually.
Yeah. All right. I did not put Amelia on because Slander, like the Rizio players. Everyone loves Slander, and then also because 13 billion, as we said, that's like the bare minimum. It still kind of sucks, but. Anyways,
well, 13 bill minimum, but you have other stuff on the team that's going to be doing its own big uncaps. So
yeah,
it's not a Rosetta situation.
We're also not guaranteed to get ReZero again, so buffs are up in the air.
We might get a replacement for her later.
I think it's highly likely we get it because ReZero is still running and probably will be running for the next like 10 years.
Rem and Ram will get more options when Mystics runs too, because the new mid-rarity card is pretty strong Waterwood support with uncaps.
Ram,
I need to look at that card actually now that I'm thinking about it.
Monster search. I type a letter and then it takes like 3 seconds for the input. Thank you.
But that's just monster search in general.
Hello, I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Yes, we ranked the light things.
People in the chat don't agree with Rosetta in A. That's about it.
Who doesn't agree? Oh, criminally overrated. Does that mean you think Rosetta deserves to be lower or higher?
She is criminally overrated. That's an objective truth.
Because I'm happy with B tier. I just didn't want everyone else to get mad at me.
Hang on.
I'm a D1 hater of Rosetta.
I was also thinking B tier, but I can see why we can put it in A because it's still kind of good.
Is that not double yin?
Double yin.
Which card is not double yin?
Doma. Doma's only one.
Doma. It'd be funny if he had 2 because it fits him, but like, if he was double yin, he'd be pretty usable in some funny dungeons. Maybe he'd be more usable when we get a Gravity of Hell.
Right, okay, and Mira, what are your thoughts on the placements for Fern and Shizuru and Reinheart? So we put Shizuru and Fern in S and Reinhardt on obviously. Any thoughts on?
I don't think I've played enough
The Kappa,
Reinhardt
you
to
mean?
say like exactly how good he is. I mean, it's definitely really strong.
Yeah,
played-
Senbo is double moon.
I played SN, or no, not SN, GA5. The abbreviations are screwing with me. I played GA5 with Reinhardt. I thought it was probably the strongest lead for that. But outside of GA5, I've never played Reinhardt, so I couldn't tell you his performance in like Gale Cloud. From what I can see, his like sub 20ing, and that's that's pretty good for Gale Cloud.
Well, is he still gonna be run for fastest?
I mean, realistically, he shouldn't be in fastest, but I think he will be.
Is Himmel and Frieren? No, we said it was like B tier. Yeah, we're not putting it on.
You can include it if you want, because genuinely, like, it's honestly better than Maid Nelle.
Yeah. No. Maybe dog.
Shizuru and S probably makes sense. I just think like SS and S. Actually, no, that's fair. I think Shizuru is probably like a tier below like Frieren in terms of the issues. I just think Frieren should probably be like bumped up a tier. It's just by the nature of the list that she's not.
Frieren is just a really funny enabling card for me because I've been looking at her and being like, what nonsense can I possibly use this for? And in that sense, I think she does deserve at least SS. I don't know if she's triple S, but
wait,
Yeah,
hear me
I
out.
mean that's more of like the context of like Frieren being a sub though, right?
Yeah.
that's not as a lead. Well,
Mhm.
I'd have to think about it.
I think you should throw in like a tier between S and like SS, like S and S plus or something, because like
S.5.
Hear me out. Leader tier list is useless, but good for content and controversy. And since we're being elitist, we should have one card to be the top for best leader
I
quickly.
think like because it's like I think Reinhardt and like SSS and Fern and S is kind of like that's disrespectful to Fern.
Well, yeah, kind of. But...
Like it really should be like one tier gap at most. Fern is just such a good leader especially when it has the support with Reinhardt.
I mean, we could move it up one. I think we agreed that it kind of has like.
I wouldn't have
issues,
issue moving Fern up. I think that like she is a really strong card for sure.
My issue is it's just very like strange to compare like playstyles between Frieren, Himmel, Reinhardt, Shizuru, Stark, Bakugo, and Fern. Like they're all so different.
Yes, but we're being elitists, tier leaders, you know.
Feels very clunky.
We just have to rank things above each other.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I agree with the clunky assertion. I'm still figuring out her board solves, but a lot of the time you can just match one light L, you match your dark combo, and you idly combo the rest of the board, and you get your damage. So it's not too clunky.
My main issue with Shizuru is it kind of does no damage. Like I was playing this in Syndra Colo, and I think I had a 10C equip on it, and it wasn't capping third act with 2x stat boost non-super graph. And it was just a little bit pathetic.
Yeah, that sounds like a team building issue because she triple caps very consistently for me in.
It's like it can triple cap, but you have to put in more effort for it to triple cap. I was pretty much just ladder comboing.
Oh yeah,
so
if you're just
like,
ladder comboing, you're not gonna get much out of that.
It's just like the amount of effort that you need to put in to get Shizuru to
that is the unfortunate reality with Shizuru.
It's like especially Frieren, because when you most directly compare the two, they're they're the ones with the 70 billion cap, and Frieren has never had any issues with that. It can get 0.01 and hit 70 billion.
Well, yes, because she ignores super gravity.
Just by ignoring super gravity. But Shizuru, like, if it gets 0.01, you're not doing damage for however many turns that buff is gonna last. Like,
I haven't had any issues hitting very consistent 210 billion in 0.2, and lower than that, I just maybe match another light combo. I don't know.
I think the argument was
No,
Fern
my point is,
boards.
if you get 0.01 like debuffed in Super
Oh
Draft,
yeah,
like,
no, for
what
sure.
are you going to
Maze will
do?
want to know
You're
your
doing
location.
nothing.
You
You're
need
like
the ethics
screwed.
for that, or you're just going to have to deal with it. Yeah, no, that's gonna suck. Targeted.
Yeah,
This
but
team
my
does
point
not like
is, like,
targeted debuffs.
if Frieren also gets that 0.01 debuff, like, it's not going to have problems hitting that 70 billion either.
Yeah, because of
Yeah.
funny super
And
gravity.
just by that comparison, like, you have to put in, I want to say, like, you have to put in like the same amount of effort playing Frieren versus Shizuru. I think Frieren's probably still more effort, but it's just, I hate Shizuru because it sucks. Like,
Duke's
I'm
nice.
not saying it's like top one impossible to play like
Yeah, sure,
leader
one second.
Shizuru, but it's like it's realistically not hard to play. You just make an L. Like,
Yeah.
you could lead Shizuru and then sub like 2 L makers, and that's like
My Shiranakis.
yeah, Kikoru, like, you can sub Shizuru on Kikoru, right? And it will cap in non-super graph. But my main issue is just like, it feels like it should have like the same amount of payout as Frieren for like a similar amount of effort in my brain,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't. It's nowhere near the level.
Guam, are you convinced? I think you wanted to put Fern below it? Because I think we're talking about Fern's boards are inconsistent, while Shizuru's aren't.
Well, it's just the fact that they have like one turn of no heal origin usually. I mean, there's the Fern duo and the other 2-turn orb maker, and she will get more options at the very least with Gintama. But I mean, yeah, I feel like they're about the same. I mean, you guys are deciding on whether to put Fern over Shizuru, I guess. Is that it? Sorry, I just stepped away for a second.
Because I think it was like
I
move
just think
Fern up.
Shizuru doesn't deserve to be above Stark or Dekugo. I don't like Shizuru.
I mean, it's. I would keep it as it is,
Fern with
but
all the bells and whistles, I
Fern.
would also keep it as it is. Fern can go up. I really
Fern, I
don't
think
like
Fern can
cards
go
that don't
up a
give you
little,
the
but
means to
yeah.
produce hard orbs. If you're just making orbs and you don't have hard orb access every turn, it just, that inconsistency personally bothers me.
Yeah. Fern is SS, damn it. I don't know, Guamo, you agree with that?
I mean, I don't disagree. Yeah, sure.
Hell yeah. Alright, Duke 3. You got it. Okay. Now let's
The
talk.
other thing is, like, Fern is just better for farming content versus actually like blind clearing content. I think it's probably in like a different boat. Like, if you were asking me to bet on Frieren / Himmel versus Reinhardt versus Fern running blind, it's probably Frieren, Reinhardt, Fern in that order.
Why is there no free on Eros? I don't know, ask Lumon. But
That was made before Frieren.
then oh yes, what do you think about Doma in B tier or A tier? You've actually played it quite a while, right?
Yeah, I play probably like the most Doma just because it's such an easy like brain dead leader. I personally think it's better than Rosetta. Like, if I were to make a tier list, I'd put Doma above Rosetta, but also people think Rosetta's better than Doma, and situationally, I probably agree. I think someone else, I think Tony phrased it pretty well when he said Doma's extremely good in dungeons where he just outstats, but he can't really keep up in dungeons where he doesn't outstat.
Are you locked to moon dungeons then?
Not necessarily locked to moon dungeons, more like locked to dungeons where your HP is like less than 70% of like the biggest hits you have to tank, or biggest consistent hits you have to tank.
Well, what do you think about the auto heal class? Like, is your healing good enough? Or what do you think?
I'm not a big fan of the auto heal because of thorns, namely. I've never seen it to be like a huge issue on Doma. Sometimes, like, I'm forced to, like, I don't know. I've played a lot of Gyo on Doma. You can just pull out like a TPA if you need to. But you would rather not be doing that because it's kind of against the playstyle of what Doma would like to be. The main concern with Doma has always just been like shield break. I think that's probably like the main.
Oh yeah, no shield
issue.
break. Yeah,
But
that really sucks.
the more recent fix I've been running is I've been running V Prim on Doma
I don't have that.
in place of Gyu, which is a little bit painful because you lose your full void uptime and also full like damage cap uptime in the sense that you have Luffy with 2 out of 3 damage cap and void, and Gyu with 1 out of 3 damage cap and void. But I think normally on Gyu Doma teams you wouldn't be spamming Gyu either unless you knew what was coming up, just because Gyu is also your HP active, which more often than not you're just going to need on very specific floors. On principle, I think Prim will act similarly to Gyu. Yeah, you can pull up Prim. So
Monster Search
4x...
is not loading those bombs.
No, okay. Well, it's a 4x HP and also double shield break. So if you're running like traditionally, you'd run like Curia. You can still use Curia. It doesn't really matter. Like you can use Circlea or whatever. But if you're running Curia and Prim, that's a pretty decent like damage reduction. It's a little bit unfortunate also that you don't really have room for a second cleric, so you're pretty much tied to only Curia. But the other setup I was running was, instead of V Prim, you can run Shield Break with a Vulcan Bind Clear. So I don't know. My first thought was like Azur Luna in place of Prim for like a single Shield Break, and then for an HP fix, I ran as my Absorb solution New Year's Nemain.
I feel like I've run Omnimon on Doma teams a couple of times for Shield Break and just Void Pierce support.
Oh, that works.
Seems kind of stupid, but
I've done that before too. I think it's unironically like not a terrible solution. It's just a little bit weird that like
it
he's
is
off
weird.
attribute.
Give Omnimon a cross equip or so, and
There it is. Oh,
it'll probably be able to keep up.
Finally
But
pulled up Prim.
that's also one of the reasons why Doma is so good. It's because you can run anything on him since he's not actually like attribute based or whatever.
Yeah.
Really, it's just like dependent on how much damage you need. Like, if you run everything off color, you're just not going to do any damage. You're just going to be locked to Doma 150 bill, and sometimes that's not enough.
Alright. Okay, yeah, I think we'll keep Doma where we are. Next is Imperialdramon, because I believe you play that as well?
Definitely post Rosetta buff, Doma is like so much worse. It's so bad, but it's like...
Yeah. Alright, Imperial. Let's pull up Imperial.
Imdra is definitely the lead I play the most. If not Doma. It's like Doma or Imdra. Anyone else a big Impdra fan?
Imp
Big
enjoyers?
Digimon fans, anyone?
I mean, I play the
I
yellow
can't
Imp.
speak
I
on
mean,
this because I didn't roll for this.
I was lucky enough to get it on the full. I got like actually 4 Imperialdramons on my ult.
Nice.
The team is, I mean, the team is easy to play, just match 3 colors. But what's lagging behind is like the damage output, because 16 billion is still high, but these new leaders are pumping out a lot more damage. So he's just lagging there behind. He's still fairly solid, but yeah, I guess the main issue is that a lot of people did not roll 3 or at least 2 BGMs, which is insanely difficult if you're not a whale. So I guess that's just like the point of entry is just high, but the team is still fairly solid, I think.
See if there was a team.
Almost like the main issue behind Imdra is Awoken Bind, Assist Void, and Awoken Bind, Assist Void, Unmatch, and early floor HP. I think those are like the 4 main points to bring up when talking about Imdra. Like, if you have a solution for early floor HP, I'm pretty sure my team has like base 180, 190k pre-barrel HP. It's like fine. I don't think I'm ever going to die with that amount of HP early floor, but like eventually that's probably going to get power corrupts, and I can see that being a potential problem in the future, just not right now. It's just too overly reliant on barrel will, and I would say like partially reliant on part break.
There it is, Imperialdramon. Okay. Let me pull up the team. This is for wind, I believe. Gale Cloud, yeah, that should be it. I don't know, what do you think
Yeah,
this
I
team?
also cleared Gale Cloud with pretty average Imdra team, except I used Hathor instead of Ruka, which is actually probably harder. Um, but I think the other issue I had with Imdra was that I was comparing it a little bit to just straight up running Frieren, and this is so much easier than Frieren. Like Frieren just takes so much effort to play, and the active skill is just so slow. Like it hurts me to actually physically play it. But the unmatched situation on Frieren is just so much better, especially if you're running Stark, because you're not tied to assists. You're not tied to only +2 or like however many TPAs you can fit on a Fern Imperialdramon. And running 2 SDR unmatched latent means pretty much there's no equip with 2 SDR awakenings. You'd have to run 1. So you'd really only have at most 4 SDR, and there are some dungeons where that kind of screws you over. I can't think of the one that I died in most recently, but I got died because of, I think it was C10 actually. I think I got killed by Red Ragdra because I wasn't paying attention, but that's always like a problem to look out on an unmatched Imperialdramon versus on Frieren you're running on a Stark. It's not tied to assist. He just has 4 in the base, and although like Stark technically has the same issue of like it can get delayed. It's not as like game ending if Stark gets delayed versus if your orb gen system gets delayed.
Interesting. Yeah.
But a few plus points for Imdra is the 16 billion is kind of a crutch, but that also means that it's only for machine types. So if you have a sub that loops uncap, then that can be used to, like Imdra won't ever override it. So they can have
Yeah, like
more...
Priscilla from ReZero is an option for that.
Yeah.
For your looping shield.
The other thing is Dice K kind of really helps Imdra.
Nice.
2 things. You can actually pair with Dice K if you need the extra like nat HP, as compared to like say like there's a spawn that like deletes your shield or something. You can pair with Dice K, but also
Which one? The Trenflum?
Yeah, the one that you would normally sub. You just swap like positions or something. Like it's a perfectly fine leader. It's I think it's a little bit less bulky. I don't actually do the math, but you just get more base HP.
Yeah, it looks less.
The other thing is that Daisuke active is relatively spammable since Imdra is generally a 2 cleric team. So in this case, they're running Ruka. I think Ruka's probably better than Hathor, but you can run both still. By using Daisuke active, 20 billion on everything is like actually very good damage. And more often than not, I've actually used that. One case I've used that was in GA4 on Loki and was it Artemis? I can't remember the other spawn.
Yep, that's the 2.
But 16 billion doesn't hit it below 50, and 20 billion after that kills it. So you get a skip the void moveset, which is another problem with Imdra, because the best Voyager sub that is currently being run is a 3 out of 5. Same issue as Frieren, 3 out of 5 Pierce uptime. A little bit gross, but there's a little bit, I guess both teams still have 1 extra slot if you need it. I just think attribute coverage on Imdra, or you don't need attribute coverage on Imdra, so it's a little bit more flexible there. And I would also agree that the barrier of entry is really high, but you can run like Tira, Plessy, Bracky.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that. The new Ordeal like starters, those are actually those actually work, but it's cursed.
Like you actually get more damage for 2 out of 3 turns. It's just 1 out of 3 turns you're locked to 75 bill plus however much your rest of the game does, like 100. But
oh, keep yapping. I'll be back real quick.
but you can use that. Oh, other issue with intro was
Was that the
4x
full-
RCB was kind of painful. Oh, sorry.
So they
I
changed
cut you off.
the whole board. I missed it. I haven't even looked at those ordeals, but did they change the whole board? Was it only 3?
I think it's only Gen, so yeah, it's not very good.
I guess. I mean, it is a free option, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you should never run it in place of actual Imdra, but like theoretically, like 2 out of 3 turns you're doing extra 9 billion damage. That's potentially good. Well, yeah, also 4x RCV was kind of an issue. It was just barely not enough to be comfortable in Gale Cloud, I think. I think the HP was never really an issue, but RCV was just a little bit low to be comfortable. And also, there's not really too much room for 7x6 or 5x4 fix. So it's a little bit unlucky, but you can still use it, right? You have 2 cleric slots open, so
I'm back.
it's just Dice K and Ruka, and these 2 slots are really, really good at what they do already.
Yeah, like Reinhardt also has only 4x recovery, but you only have to match a row. With this one, you have to match 3 colors and then a heal possibly. So like if you add in thorns and super altitude, it gets pretty dicey with the healing.
Yeah, I don't think I had any super big issues with the thorns in Gale Cloud. I did almost die to Mortal Skyfall in Gale Cloud. There's not too much room for like P-Surge either. Oh, I guess another issue to mention is like L on this team is kind of scuffed as well. Generally, like if you put L latent on Dice K, that's not enough. You will need to put it on your other cleric as well to like really make up for it. But then running double L latent feels like you're wasting a latent slot, but that's what you need to do to like live. It's kind of inconsistent to rely on matching 3 Ls, especially for Gale Cloud, where it's like, I think pretty much everything annoying is like 5 turns of Assist Void. So you kind of want 2 L latents on Imdra for that, and pretty much like every team you kind of want like 2 L latents if your cleric only has like 2 Ls.
Alright, where are we putting it? SS, I was thinking, but I haven't played it, so. Up to you
This is
guys.
definitely SS. Like, I think this is like a full tier better than Shizuru. It's so much more easy to use than Shizuru. The Orb-Gen is so much better than Deku. My only feeling is that I think it's worse than Frieren by a significant margin.
Is it better than
Because it's
Fern?
much less consistent, but it's much easier to play. So if I guess that could make up for it, like ease of play versus consistency and like super altitude or other situations. But as for like speed and like stalling wise, like turn wise, they're about the same because they're both limited by 3 out of 5 Void Pierce.
Oh, was it better than Fern, or?
Probably. I would say like for in terms of blind content, yes. For terms of like fast, speed, comfort, probably not.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm fine with this placement.
Okay, almost 2 hours in. Maybe I'll cut a few more, but let's talk about the more important ones first. Alright, since we talked about Imperial, I think I'd want to talk about Omnimon next. So Lumon put that in C tier. I was like, interesting, I would not put that in C tier, even though his C tier is a different, but I have been running Omnimon as my main clear things now, and basically, he ranks based on, like, flexibility too. I kind of disagree with that, because there's really only, like, one team you can run, which is basically 3 Omnimon,
That clear
2
option is
Imperial.
terrible. You need something else there.
Hikari kind of fucking sucks, but it's kind of
Don't use that.
RCV increase is kind of needed on like just really
Use
super
your
altitude.
field active.
In the case where I don't use Hikari, I run what's her name, Ruka Mitsuki as my cleric shield thing. Also, it sucks because it's looping and I can't really loop it if it's on Awoken Mind, but It'll get things done.
And now you can run. Now you can run Stark on Omnimon.
Oh right, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Yeah, you could.
Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah. That'll be really good. Yeah, I'll give that a try. As for
Where your
ranking,
RCB is gonna come from? That's mysterious.
yeah. So this
Yeah,
has
you have
you
no RCB now.
no healing.
You have 0 healing,
Zero
but it's
healing?
fine.
None.
Yeah, that'll suck. Well, is there a better
I don't
lead
know what
off
I
pairing?
don't know what
Omnimon?
Omnimon's. I tried off pairing Omnimon for GA5 and it was miserable.
Yikes.
It was just not fun. And Raharakti combo absorb was just annoying because the ag combo's kind of gimped if you off pair. I would genuinely rather run just dual Omnimon and run 2 Impdras Imperialdramon
Imperialdramon.
Paladin mode. That's a mouthful. I hate
Yeah.
this thing. I just run 2 of them as subs.
So why I think this is good is it loops all 3 absorbs. Omnimon covers a food and damage void, and Imperialdramon covers a HP loop and attribute loop. It gets the orb gen kind of sucks if it's on an Imperialdramon turn. Or you can get unlucky with your Omnimon boards and not have 2 heal
You'll get
TVs,
3 light orbs.
and you will yeah, it'll kind of suck.
It happened to me multiple times in my GA5 title runs, and it was terrible.
Yeah, so while I don't think it's as high as the Imperialdramon and all that, like I was thinking before, I do think it is significantly better than C tier at least. Because like this
No, it's
will
like
clear everything.
A.
Yeah. So I would think
It's
like A tier.
My thought is like, is this better than Doma? And if you think this is better than Doma, you are
It's not better than Doma. It
You are
will
living
below
in Delulu land. You
Damn.
can put this in B tier or below.
I think it's fine in B, honestly. It's still serviceable. I haven't seen it clear Gale Cloud because, haha, funny recovery. But it's very consistent in GA5 if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, so I've also been 7x6 swapping to get the bigger board because
I
it's
tried
scaling
that.
as well.
I didn't like it.
Why?
This team, I
It's
think,
funny
is going to
multipliers.
be limited in the future, mostly by the RCB. I don't think
Yeah.
like the damage, of course, is never an issue on Omnimon. The playstyle is like F minus, like probably worst playstyle in the game.
I love TPAs.
So
I have-
boring for me.
Very biased, but I do like this. This will still clear things, but yeah, I would say below Doma's about fine. What do you think, Kwame?
What I hate about Omnimon is if you get voided, it sucks. In 3 players, it sucks. If you don't have this exact team with the 2, what was it, Paladin Imperialdramons, it kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So like team building flexibility, I think I remember Limon saying like it's extremely unflexible. Like he
Which
just
is
forgot
true.
about Joe. He forgot about the OG Joe team.
Joe Keto.
I think Joe is honestly like more tanky, you know. Like if you're running Stella with Joe and then HP on the cleric.
Yeah, but then you lose damage. Joe's only 1 turn.
Yeah, you do like no damage and it's really unlucky. But I mean he got buffed to 32. It's not like terrible.
Not too
He's got
bad.
L's. Hmm.
No, Joe's so bad because on 5x4 he doesn't make any heals. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Will die.
Which Imperialdramon does do.
Yeah.
Just kind of sucks.
I think the off pair I was using originally for Omnimon was Stella.
Which one? The
but
Chibi or the Transform?
base Stella for the 7x6.
That worked.
And I don't know if this helps with the RCD or not. I think it helps a lot, but like 80% is just so bad.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
I do think it's
It's-
funny that
yeah.
Omnimon's in A and Maid Nelle is still in C. I'm just like thinking about it.
No, Omnimon
But
is
I mean, I
also,
would
like,
put them together then.
No.
Yeah.
Like I still feel like
Yeah.
Korra. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I still feel Omnimon has a lot of issues. Like like Miro was saying, like the recovery is a huge issue, especially if you're
Mhm.
looking at end game.
I
Like
think it
everything is
belongs
super
in B.
altitude.
You're
I
relying
can
on
drag it
one
in.
card for all your recovery. Assuming you're running 3 Omni, 2 Imperialdramon Paladin mode, you have one card that is going to be your cleric, preferably your big shield, and it's going to carry all your recovery.
I mean, yeah. No, I see your point. Still clear things though, so
Omnimon
It's
also has
just
the
a
issue
healing.
of like
it's just a healing.
it dies to like a Woken Bind spam because you're running single cleric.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks to play with Assist Void. Also
Assist
kind of
Void
sucks to.
part- Is very real because GA5 Hello, pre-boss floor. That is a 10-turn assist void.
Yikes.
Ouch.
I wouldn't say that's like probably the worst one. I would say something like Gale Cloud is worse because Hikaru's only 4 Ls, so you can't even fully clear it, and that one turn will
Please
kill
don't
you.
run Hikari as your cleric in Gale Cloud because those big scripted hits are going to evaporate you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. The 1.5 HP is just not it. You need something like you need 75% shield or 80%
You
shield.
run Valentine's Alina instead of Hikari.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only option here. Well, there's probably other options, but it's not Hikari.
That's dark, but you can't heal.
You could run, you could, but you have no recovery.
Yeah.
It's like what was it? Paladin has 3x, right? If you really need it.
3x or what?
Recovery? Yeah, I guess. I still
It's still
hate
bad. It's
pairing
still
with
so
it,
bad,
though.
Yeah, 81%.
It's not even that. It's the fact that it doesn't add combos.
Other
That
thing that
part
sucks
makes
is if you get TE debuff. Like, you can. Like, I see Robin has the finger super. That's so bad. You don't want to
Yes.
ever be running that.
But
Yes.
I need my finger block, you know?
No,
I
that
think I
just
was
proves
running-
that Omnimon is bad because you can't play it without getting garbage
Yeah,
super awakenings.
This is true.
Yeah, I also ran that because I need like 9 seconds just to make sure everything's in order, everything's in place.
Like, I don't need it on 6x5, on 7x6, so I definitely need it.
Oh
So,
yeah, this is on 6x5 because on 7x6 it's even worse.
Yeah.
I mean, ranking player here, I don't think I would have fun playing Omnimon. I'm pretty sure I played it like one time, like the same setup Ramen has with like lead Imperial like this in game. Pretty sure I had like 6 or 7 seconds. 6,
6,
7. I like
7.
had 0 TE because that's another thing this team sucks
Yeah.
at. But
It's very bad.
it's
Very well.
pretty hard, yeah.
Much? No way.
My dreams are shattered, but very well.
I mean,
Maybe-
on principle, like you don't actually need to match that many TPAs. You only need to match like 1, and that's 100x. So only when you need to like actually fully cap everything, maybe you need to match like 4 or 5.
Hmm.
That's not too bad to do on I think
Yeah.
6 seconds.
6
like
seconds.
base T,
6,
6
7.
seconds. Now base T is 6, so like if you're stuck at base 6, you should probably just like look for a finger flip or something.
Alright,
But
well,
Omnimon being above Kureha is like criminal because Kureha is just better.
Kureha can't beat things. Omnimon can beat things, it's just hard.
Why can't Kureha beat things?
Have you tried beating things with Kureha?
It
Nope,
can beat
I don't
things.
have it. But you said Sun.
It can very easily beat Gale and it can very easily beat GA5. It's just scuffed in GA4 because
Damn.
that's not the dungeon where it's supposed to be.
I don't think GA4 is endgame at this point. It's like it's pre-endgame.
It's just you lose 2x stats on Kureha, so it's like it's just uncomfortable.
Team
You
build
could
better.
probably clear, but why would you like intentionally gimp yourself? Like no one enjoys running Kureha in a non-moon dungeon, so no one tries doing it.
True.
I mean, you want me to put it down, or?
I think it can stay in B tier. I don't know where we're
No,
going.
like legitimately, it's probably more consistent at clearing content than like Maid Nelle versus Nautilus. Like Nautilus is too high, honestly. Nautilus should be in B tier. But
Probably, but bottom B
Nautilus
is
goes
fine.
under Mikage because Mikage actually has subs and a general team idea. Of
well,
what
no,
it's doing. I
Mikage's
don't-
78% shield. Like we are not
It's
surviving.
fine. Just wait 2 months and we'll
Copium.
get there.
Copia.
It's fine.
Yeah, well, I mean Rosetta's an A now because 2 months hasn't happened yet, right? That's
Yeah.
the same reasoning.
Next Digimon
Nautilus still
rerun,
works.
we'll be back with Omni-Man. Alright,
Yeah, once Omnimon reruns and it gets buffed to 85% shield, we can talk again.
yes.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, let's talk
But as of
about...
right now, you're pairing 81 with 82, 3x
Yeah.
RCV only, and your cleric has 4 Ls, which is not enough to clear anything.
On the topic of declining
Big
leaders,
morals.
Maid Ideal. Let's talk about Maid Ideal. By the time 2027 NA leader hits again, Mikage isn't gonna move, because he'll be power creeped again, Omega Lol.
They'll be prone. I don't
We'll see.
know.
We'll see.
We'll see, because the 20 billion full team uncap setup, it's kind of spiffy.
It's full team. I thought it was just like lead helper. Or is it?
Mikage's lead helper, but the card they're meant to work with is subs.
Oh, is that a new card or?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. All right.
No, but it's like, oh, 20 billion is so cool, but we put Deku in as only because it's 22. Like, what?
Yeah. Well, okay.
It's 22 for like nothing. You just do nothing and get 22 mil.
All right. Maid Ideal, like Lumon says, on its last legs. I made this team haven't ran it in like a few weeks, maybe a month. But yeah, I took off what's her name, Hattie for Julius because EMM expert multi-match. It was pretty fun, but. All right, what do you guys think about how bad Maid Ideal has gone? It's still fairly good. It still clears all your stuff. Can use an expert multi-match.
I'm
like-
just hoping for artists still. Don't tell them
Artist,
about
please,
fairies,
Atelier, please, Atelier.
I actually think if you're good at the game, Ideal is really, really good because you don't actually need to run Cecilia.
Why do you
can
need
run,
Cecilia?
Like,
Oh,
it's just there
I
for
don't know.
like
I mean, it was on for
like
full.
T fix and like like spinner or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Like if you ignore that and run Emperor and then run I don't know some other shield breaker or like whatever, I don't know, you can run like Prim, I don't know, just throwing shit out.
I get that
Valentine's
expert
Prim again.
multi-match. Expert multi-match.
I mean Emperor's dragon, so it works.
Yeah.
You can also run
but it's on light,
what's
though.
that?
You need lights on that? Yeah, that equip.
You can just equip it.
Yeah.
There's like what is that thing called? The
What?
green dragon from the green GFP dragon.
Mistlark? Oh yeah.
Which one? Honestly.
Oh my god.
Dog. He heard
Freaking
Mistlark.
out, dogs.
He really doesn't not like Mistlark.
Really hates this card.
Mistlark is fun. Has EMM and the looping 1.5 if you rainbow every turn.
Yeah, this card just doesn't really work on Ideal too well because it's dragon typing.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I mean, it'll kind of work. It's just kind of awkward to play with. Dog.
Yeah, it's just better on other teams.
Run Stark? Yeah, Stark could work. I don't know, but currently Frieren's Rainbow representative. Hello, welcome to a leader tier list ranking. All right, where are we putting Maid Ideal though?
Yeah, genuinely, I forgot about
Stark
Stark.
because
Stark
there's,
is still
like,
good.
No
Yeah.
resources for that.
Yeah, my main concern with Ideal originally was that Shield Break sucked, but yeah, I remember there was a Stark team actually. Yeah, they ran Stark for the Shield Break. They ran Mimi, was it Mimi Oza?
Amon, Mikage, and Nautilus are there to kind of define the lower tiers, and also because Mikage will
Memes.
be on here later.
It's the orange juice one, I don't know. The one that's supposed to work with Bar Alexander, but you can also run it on Ideal.
Orange juice one?
It's like what? Lead Ideal and then 2 Alexanders with orange juice. Whatever, orange alcohol. Sorry, alcohol is...
I see orange. what alcohol? There's no alcohol in this game. Children's puzzle game. I don't know. No, it's
Yeah, the orange... No, not that one. No.
What's it called?
Incorrect orange.
Mimi? I don't
Mimi-
remember.
oh, Mimi
the
Oza.
name.
Mimiosa is relevant here.
No, I took that off for Julius because Julius has EMM and a double shield break.
Orange,
Yeah, but he-
Orange Julius.
You get rid of Cecilia and run Stark instead.
Might give that a try. Let's see. Make
And
a
then you
spell
can run 2 Alexanders because Mimi is Void Pierce. You just need to make sure the turns line up better.
Yeah, alcohol. My gosh, a totally child. Exactly. There's no alcohol.
Like, in
This
terms
is-
of shield break, this team is actually kind of crazy.
There's only a chalice. The divine chalice. Don't ask what's in it. Okay, so where are we putting it?
I hate
B?
Lateral because it's 81%. That's the only gripe I have, really.
Lateral in general annoys me just because the shield loop for 30 whatever turns is great, and then it's gone, and then it's gone.
Yeah.
If you
And you
don't
can
get
push it
voided, it's
somewhere
very
else.
strong. The other
Yeah.
issue I have with Lavril is it doesn't do damage. I would prefer it to do damage, but like it doesn't need to.
Also, you can have like one card that doesn't do damage, and then that'd be Lavril on this team.
It's
The return cleric's really
worse
good though.
it's worse with 3 ideals. It's better with more Alexanders.
Why is Frieren SS?
Because SSS tier is one
One
for
card
one
only.
person only.
my rules. My tier list, my rules. Nah, I'm kidding, but yes.
Brother, you're speaking like artificial intelligence.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I don't know, Guamo, any thoughts? Have you ran it recently, or?
And honestly, I haven't even touched her ever since she was introduced, because I've been just focusing on running Rosetta or Doma at the time. I would still put her maybe with those leaders, because she's still fairly solid, but I do agree, like the buff of the void of the shield from Lavril is annoying. 81% damage reduction is lagging behind, but 15 billion is still okay. But yeah, you could also mix it with Alexander and other rainbow units that have been released as of late. Like the MP deck was also another option for a big HP buff and stuff. I still think it's okay.
Also, ideal in a dungeon where there's no grab is really good. Just because you don't have to be leading.
There haven't been
Lavril.
gravity attacks for a little while now, I've noticed. I
Yeah,
mean, there's
it-
one in
And her
Gale
recovery
Cloud.
is really good for like Gale Cloud, because it's so
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
5x.
So at least there's that. Also,
You could double pair like ideal and you'd probably like beat Gale.
Why is that a rule?
Because
Mostly
money
only one
and-
card up there just to define the absolute fastest card right now.
yeah,
Fastest or just,
yeah, and being
best,
elitist.
best overall in terms of speed, consistency, and ease of like play or access.
Everyone's gonna ask, what's the single best card? And I would like to define it. Because leader
Single best
tiers.
lead.
Yeah.
Single best card is Kohaku.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, would you look at the date? We're back in 2023.
Yeah, it's Marvel. I mean, not Marvel. Gundam. Where the hell that came from? I forgot.
Gundam.
Gundam.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. What are we putting in? Like
Yeah.
B tier, A tier? Is it even Sleepy Cockers? Real. Sleep good. Is my emote still active or is it dead?
This is genuinely like a more consistent leader than Rosetta, but it's not an S tier leader.
Unfortunate. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Above Rose. Hmm.
Like, it's just unfortunate if Frieren just like took it out of the running for Rainbow Representative. Just no reason to run this unless you want to play on EMM, expert multi-match.
No, I mean, if you're running like triple ideal, that's better pierce coverage than Frieren. So.
Oh, true.
True.
It's faster. You don't have to do the 7x6 and all that. Yeah, I can say above
Rosetta
Rosetta.
should be lower. Rosetta is still clearing
Yep.
everything.
Right.
I mean, my opinion is still people are able to clear with Rosettas because people are forcing it in places where it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
That's why Mikage's in D. It's all my fault.
Well, okay. Yeah, we passed the 2-hour mark. Guamo, do you have to go anywhere, or we can cut down the list if we need?
I have to bounce somewhat soon. I mean, we could do the next one and then I'll bounce.
Okay. Is there one left that you wanted to look at?
Well, I can't. Can you scroll down, maybe?
Yeah, scroll down.
Actually, I don't mind any, but
No, it's up to you. Cause
I think Guamo should do Mina because I think you've played Mina more than all
Mina,
of us
Rem
combined.
and Ram.
actually, no, I
or-
don't think I played her that much. I played
Pochacco?
Badtz Maru Goten, actually.
Yeah, it's not
Maybe we
bad.
could do that. It's
Yeah, it's
not
not bad.
such a great leader.
Still,
But yeah, I did clear Sun with them at some point. I wanted to use with alongside
It's on the list.
Shoto
yes,
from
Kurotobi.
My Hero. And I mean, it's a fun one because I also enjoy TPAs, but he is really, really squishy. even though he has a bunch of part break awakenings, but as soon as you, I don't know, get a big hit early on, it's I don't know, it's a really squishy leader, and he also doesn't deal with full board changes of either full water, full fire, full heal. So there's a lot of things that could trip it up. But I I still enjoy it because you get a shield break every turn, the cap break every turn. He's a scaling leader too, so that's pretty good. The only another thing that's lacking is the lack of a leader skill recovery buff. That really hurts it in newer dungeons.
Yeah, same with Omnimon or CD. Sedge. Oh yeah, well, me and
Yeah,
Miru
there's a
made a
bunch of
video
fire
about it.
water support that has come out as of late, or even just fire like Priscilla. So he does have some tools, but it's not that amazing, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think I was running this with double Shoto, but for one dungeon, there was what was it? The issue that I was having was I was having not enough HP, so I did I did something really stupid. I ran double bar gene tonic, and I used that for looping. Not looping, but every other turn, 20 billion all subs. I think that was a pretty fun team, but in terms of like actual survivability, I don't think this is. I might be able to do Gale Cloud if you pair with an RCB leader, but I think it's probably not able to clear like Dolby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's still quite fun. Just RCB. Bleh.
I don't remember if this orb gen overrides. I don't think it does.
No,
It
because
doesn't, no.
orb gen has to be, if it overrides, it
Yeah.
has to be like an above a certain amount of orbs, right? Was it like 20
I
orbs?
think it's 15
15? Oh.
or 16.
16 or
I don't
something. Yeah, I'm
remember.
kidding.
I
But
think
yeah.
it's 15.
Well, that's half the
Like what
board.
I
That
did,
makes
I
sense.
would run the Giyu duo, the Giyu Tanjiro unit. Even though that
Yeah.
is a cross unit, with the scaling leader skill from this leader, he's able to still reach 23 billion. They're 23 billion cap rate. So
Yeah.
it's not that bad. He does have some options for full board change, but he's obviously not that great. I would maybe, if I were to place it, I don't know, I like it better than Kureha because I feel like it's more enjoyable to play with. And both leaders do also have the issue with the orb gen.
Yeah. Like around
Like when
Omnimon.
it came out, I felt it was probably around the level of like Doma, like in terms of stability. I guess like with
Yeah, agreed.
with Todoroki, it feels a little bit stronger. Like the damage is much better than Doma, I would say.
You run
But
Todoroki with it?
um,
Might as well
Yeah,
rank
you get
that while we're at
Omniboy
it.
with Todoroki.
you can lead Todoroki. You can like pair Todoroki with
That's
this.
the rising one, right? Yeah. Might as well rank that one while we're at it.
Yeah, that's the main pair with this. But since that thing does the Void Pierce, this does the Fujin, and you run two of them, I think it's a little bit unlucky that's like what is it? You only run. Well, the damage trap only lasts for one turn. Also, like the leader skill activation is just really annoying. But I think this kind of like makes or breaks the Badtz Mar routine. Like if you don't have two of these, it's kind of, I think the damage and the like comfortableness is just not there. But if we disregard like the RCB, I think you can run the dual Badtz, the Todoroki, something like Prim, I don't know, and then a cleric. And I didn't really find the survivability on that to be super big problem if you just put a early force shield on Prim.
That makes sense. But Todoroki is the lead? You have to make a T as well as TBA, or?
Oh no!
I mean,
sorry, I meant you dual pair this, not.
Oh, I see. And you run like two.
Yeah, I never tried Todoroki by himself. I usually ran him as a sub if I use them with Badtz Maru.
I see. Alright, yeah. Is it better than Omnimon? It has the same kind
It's
of
better
problems.
than. I think it's like on the same level as like Doma.
So you want to move it up to A tier?
Yeah, I think it's probably more consistent. Actually, I don't know, because the RCB is such a big issue now.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you keep it in B with Omnimon.
Yeah, let's keep it
maybe
in B.
Omnimon goes to C because it's so bad.
No, my goat. Not my goat, Omni
I think
Man.
Omnimon can go to C if Maid Nelle is in
No.
C.
No. But Maid Nelle's
Yeah.
trash.
You're not gonna
14
like what we're
billion.
gonna think about Kurotobi.
14
I would,
billion. Bad.
if Guamu has any time, I would appreciate if you rated Mina, because I didn't play it enough to rate it.
Rate
But I
who?
have very strong
Oh.
opinions about the origin.
What, Mina?
Yeah,
Kaiju?
yeah, we could do Mina quickly
Alright, sure.
if we can.
Doesn't Doma
I mean, I
also
didn't
have
play
recovery
her.
issues?
Yeah, I didn't play her that much, but yeah, her main appeal is the recovery. Like people were running Deku Bakugo as subs because she would bring the power break boosting leader skill and the recovery. And with Deku Bakugo, like the origin, like we were talking about how the origin is kinda not that great. But at least with Mina, you had a little more, but you still can get trolled because none of them override orbs. I mean, the damage it's okay, but yeah, it's definitely like also because of the Fuwa, it doesn't perform that great in the newest dungeons. So I haven't seen that many people actually tackle much stuff with Mina, but she does have the recovery leader skill going for it, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, my thought was maybe you could run Mina still for Gale Clock, but I haven't seen anyone clear it.
Yeah,
I'm
me
sure it's
neither.
possible.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's probably nicer than what I would have said. I would have said this origin is terrible. I'd never run this card.
Yeah, I
Wait.
see it. I mean, there were some people running also like you could maybe match a TPA unmatchable with the wood, but then it's still easy to get troll because you might generate too many fire, too many heal.
Yeah,
and
I
then you don't
skipped
have enough
Kaiju.
for
I
like
don't
to
know.
help recover unmatchables with the latent. So
Wait.
it does have issues, yeah.
Wait, hear me out. Burgles, and then 2 Mina Ashiro on the off turn.
No.
I'd try it if I had it, but rip. It'd be funny though, because then I could
You
core
can
play
run
Fujinite.
Burgle, but I
Shaolin,
think
come on.
it's better usually to just run Shaolin.
I don't have my second Shaolin. Ah, sad.
Shaolin. 2 Burgles in Shaolin.
You know, I'll run instead of the fourth Shaolin. Al from
You're right, Mina
ReZero.
can hold the assist void. It's just a little bit disgusting because she only has 2 L's.
And she doesn't have SDR, right? I think she was that was before her.
Yeah, I don't. It was during the collab where SDR came out, but I don't remember if she has it. I don't think she does.
Let me check if Monster Search can load it in time.
Because yeah, getting delayed on your origin is pretty much deathly.
But she's
No, it
usually
doesn't have
run
SDR.
on Dekugo, and normally Dekugo is supplemental origin anyways, so it's not, I don't think it's too
Mina can hold assist
devastating if
void?
Mina gets delayed.
Yeah, I can hold assist void, but you'd like to have 4 L's if possible.
My
Put a
realization
vanishing
that
L on her.
Yeah, that works. Actually, is it? Because it's transform, right? I mean, you have to wait for it
Yeah,
to come
let's
out.
She has
transform,
resonance
but-
also.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah, it's
right.
Rosie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't roll much in Kaiju.
I think I realized this card sucked was when I ran I was running this in 891 because it on paper looked like such a good 891 meter, but it's so inconsistent to gen the green and the heals. It like almost never actually makes greens.
Damn, rip. Alright, where are we putting it? B? C?
I think it can go in C.
No, this is actually like good because it has the RCV. It's just the only thing that's
It does
holding it
have
back
RCV.
is the org gen.
Yeah.
I would maybe put it like right before Badtz Marokuro.
Really, I would feel like it's like an A tier lead, like because I think this is probably stronger and more consistent than Doma, Rose, and Ideal.
Really? Damn.
Mm,
I mean, it's green red. That's kind of like a really awkward color.
there's a
No,
lot of
because
support
the
for green
Dekugo.
red.
Oh,
Yeah,
Deku,
you
right.
can run. The whole point is to lead this to fix Dekugo's non-existent RCD.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're lumping it with the other red wood stuff, then I can see that.
Are we
I wasn't
putting
sure
it
if we were doing
next to
it back.
Dekugo or just Like, top of A.
I don't want to put it in S tier because I feel like Stark X Dekugo is better than Mina X Dekugo. But
Yeah.
also, the RCB on Stark X Dekugo is worse. So it depends on how much you're valuing the healing.
It could be
Since
top
we're
of A
getting
then.
now, what is it? Is it
Are
one
you
over
in Gale
16
Cloud or are you in
RCB?
something that's like 50% or 25% super altitude?
Like if it's 25%, honestly, this team like Stark is much better.
Yeah.
Top of A good or?
But it's hard to overvalue RCB because most dungeons
super
aren't
altitude.
super altitude, and the only one relevant dungeon that is currently is, in my opinion, not extremely worth farming.
Yeah,
True.
Luger? Yeah. I'll swipe it pretty fast.
Yeah, Luger's pretty good.
Any funds
He
for
doesn't
Guamu?
go on
He's
here.
just not good for endgame. He's like king of SN1 and only SN1.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I still feel like Doma's maybe slightly better than Mina, just for the fact that it's way easier to play and you don't really get orb troll. You could match up blob. I don't know. If we're like
Eh.
splitting hairs, I feel like Doma's
It's really-
slightly better.
Dependent.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see that too.
That feels about right for A tier.
I feel like in terms of like if there's a harder dungeon, Mina will be better, but in an easier dungeon, Doma will be always better.
Yeah. I think King Malicious says, want to play Reinhardt so bad but missing a few subs? Makes him so. Which ones?
Next endgame dungeon is Moon, so that might give Doma a bit of a nudge.
Hell yeah. Moon.
Maybe.
Yeah, you know what else is good in Moon? Selanadia. Double Moon
No, we're not
time.
playing. Please don't
Okay.
play that. Well, you could. It
I mean,
would be
it could-
funny.
It would be funny. I'll try it actually. Be Athena. Oh, that sucks.
Good,
Try and get a Serie.
good takes, Guamu. Appreciate the input on Mina.
Yeah, nice talking to you guys. But yeah,
All
I
right.
have
Thank
to
you,
kind
Guam,
of
so
bounce
much
right
for
now.
joining
Thanks
us.
for coming by.
W Guamu.
We will get rid of the rest
Yeah.
of the. We'll talk about the rest of the boring stuff. But
All right, I'll see you guys next time.
all right. Bye.
Have a good night.
Good night. All right. Let's talk about where were we before? Oh yes, Rem and Ram. Probably should have talked about that with Guamo too, but well, we'll see. Rem and Ram. I have not played this, so up to you guys.
I played 2 versions of this team, and both of them I found a little bit underwhelming, but they were really fun. So there's the traditional one with 4 autos, and I think that's the one everyone says is like the best version, and I'd probably agree. Yeah, that's probably the best one. It's Amelia 4 autos, and then 2 of these, and your cleric. I don't remember who the cleric was. I think it was Ferris.
Yeah, it's Ferris.
I
Three
never
zero
watched
badge on
ReZero,
there
so I
and
forgot
go.
his name.
Let me see if I can find a team on the Kaiba send. Yeah, keep yapping while I try and find it.
Fun team I was running. I ran 4 of these. 4 of these Ferris auto. You just get double 75 a return.
Yeah, that works.
I think that's like the strongest team in the game. Like I don't think any team has output higher than that. It's close to like 400.
Peak damage. Yeah, I feel like I haven't played it. I haven't played this team too much. I have the whole thing built. I have all the staples and things it needs to really succeed.
You have 4 autos?
But I have 3, but you don't. There are other options for the equip.
Ah,
You're
yeah.
just worse than auto equip.
It's worse, but there's.
It's runnable, yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. I think it does everything it needs to, and it obviously doesn't suffer from attribute disadvantage.
Damn, I don't see one.
and
Rip.
It's got all that uptime on all these important things, so it's pretty nice.
Horus.
Yeah, and I think the orb gen way it's supposed to go with double auto, double these things is you use auto to supplement the orb gen. So it is actually good orb gen because you're actually getting a tricolor every turn. And yeah, as mentioned, you're systeming all the effects. Only minor complaint I guess I would have is you only have 1 cleric generally. That's a little bit sus.
Yeah.
That's Ferris, right? Yeah, Ferris.
Yeah.
What's Ferris's cooldown? Is it 4 or 5?
I think it's 5 because he's a HP buff.
Oh yeah, he's HP buff as well. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 5. I didn't get
Five's
that.
would've
not too
liked it if
bad,
it
but
was
it's like
4,
right on
yeah.
the edge of acceptable at this point.
Yeah, and full team is what, like 2 autos, 2 Rem Ram, Amelia, and then Ferris, I believe.
Yes.
Didn't see it sent on the thing, but maybe there's a clear for GA5.
Oh, I don't doubt it can clear GA5.
Yeah.
Yeah. This team is really strong. It can clear pretty much everything in the game. Only really issue is like the reliance on auto. You pretty much need the 2 autos unless you're running like quad this thing. Then you can get away with like 1, but I think the 4 team is just worse because you're not systeming as many effects. I think it makes some sense to if you have. I think the weakest link on this team is actually probably Amelia. If you're running a dungeon without what do you call gravity? Sorry, if you're running a dungeon without gravities, I think it just makes sense to double pair this instead of run Amelia at all.
F tier card, trust me, chat. F tier card.
What's F tier? This card?
No, Amelia, because we put it in F tier. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like Amelia, but it's all right for this team. Just because there's nothing really better for like the shield right now.
Yeah, unfortunate. And you get the ReZero full badge, so might as well use that.
It's always really nice to have that fully coordinated.
I've always been more of a fan of the attribute or the typing based badges.
But those don't give 5x HP, right? It's only attack and RCV. I mean, 15.
They give
5% HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which can be kind of underwhelming. I do like how much damage they give, and it makes things pretty consistent, but it's definitely a trade-off.
Yeah. I almost always go for it just because the damage is so much nicer. But I'm dying. I have like a sore throat all of a sudden.
You good? The hantavirus, right?
I mean, based on my proximity, it's probably not.
Yes, sir. Alright, where are we putting it? Rem Ram.
I feel like I didn't get to talk about this card. Nah, there's too much AF. Honestly, this is like an S tier card. It's so good. Like,
On the S tier, or is it better than Dekugo?
It's like a double S tier, like actual leader, but the fact that it's so annoying to like build for and so restrictive, and the RCB is only 2x with Amelia, like I don't know, probably like.
Yeah, talk more of the subs and leader.
Yeah, I talked more about the subs because really like the leader skill is just so easy. You just match the colors that are given to you. It makes the board. You match the colors.
Right color, go for.
But yeah, damage is fine. Balance restriction's a little bit annoying. So like, Ferris isn't balance type, which is a problem.
I mean, there's a couple of equips for balance, right? Isn't like
Fly Shizuru equip.
Isn't Anastasia?
Easy solutions.
Yeah. There's a lot of the balance equipment. It's not really an issue. Like I put auto on Ferris because I have 5 autos, but
damn whale.
There's I think my main problem with this team is that it doesn't have super boosted RCV. Like 2x is fine, but it's not enough for Gale, I think.
Yeah,
so
but
this probably stops at GA5 for now.
Hexen. Amelia's bad, so it doesn't matter if she's not balanced. Oh,
no. Like you need to make her balanced on the team.
Oh yeah, he does. With that equip.
I think there was like I don't remember what equip I put on Amelia for this team. I don't think it really
Amelia will be
mattered.
the first card on the chopping block, in my opinion.
Yeah.
There will be more options.
Yeah. Like ideally, for a dungeon where like in ideal conditions, no gravities, no super altitude, you just dual pair these things and run a sub on Capper.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
But I think those conditions are kind of like rough, right? Because you only need 2 of them. The 2 by themselves are uncapping themselves, and then their subs are 2 autos plus Ferris plus Uncapper.
Yeah.
So that damage is like relatively consistent.
Mhm.
Another thing I wanted to point out was, since the requirement is for balanced typing, it's really nice to just use the balance badge.
Yeah.
And everything does damage. You don't have to care about like levitate. Like that just already does enough.
Mhm.
And then Rem Ram also has the TPA, so you don't have to rely on Ferris for unmatch as well.
Yep.
2 is, I think, a little bit on the suspicious side for TPA unmatch, but it's enough.
You can inherit
run
it on.
double. Yeah, you can inherit it. It's just a little also suspicious if like you're dealing with assist void during unmatchable.
You could be cursed
You
and
can
run
also
on
run-
both. You can run TPA lane on both.
Yeah, you can also run like quad TPA equip. I think the good one is like Amelia equip. You can put Amelia equip on the team, and it'll be fine. One thing I don't like though is the Tia weakening in
Tita?
the
I
super
love
is
Tita.
kind of annoying to me. It's like fine overall, but I still almost always pick the all stats. But it would be nice if it would be nice to be able to pick T. I think this is like a dungeon dependent thing. Like if you check your HP and
If you're
it's
running
fine,
SN5, you're going to want T.
Like I think the main
Yeah,
point of
that's-
T
I don't
is
know why
for
you'd run
thorns,
SN5
right?
with this.
Like thorns are the main
it
problem.
is nice that the T is kind of like resistant to RCB. So like maybe you can make this work in Gale Cloud, but you're probably stretching it. Like you shouldn't run this in Gale Cloud.
Yeah. Alright, so bottom vest here good?
Other thing that kind of sucks is shield break kind of sucks.
Oh yeah, that'll also suck.
Yeah, so I don't know. Just because of the lack of shield break, I feel like it's like not as good as some other stuff. But technically, you still have the open Amelia slots if you can double pair. This is a little bit conditional now though, because you're relying on like a dungeon not having RCV or something.
Mhm.
Also, it's 2 ads. It's only 2 ads. Point and left.
Dodge. Just like Vinoa. Why didn't they give that their Valentine's? Was it RBG and SS? Imperialdramon from Digimon.
Is there anything else to say about this card? I don't know. Like overall, this card is just really easy to play. Hasn't like kind of like gimped RCB, so it kind of sucks. It's just easy to play. That's about it. That's like the only super plus on this.
Does it stay in
I
S
don't know if I
then?
missed anything.
I think it's fine to leave it where it is.
Yeah. I did say we
It's
suggest to
definitely
play it.
better. It's definitely a really strong leader. Like damage output wise, this is probably one of the strongest leads in the game.
Yeah, okay. Let's move on. We'll do Kurotobi last because he's funny. Oh, let's do Rem singular. So Rem,
Rem is fun.
yeah, it looks. I should have bought one. I was like $20, but I would have bought one if I rolled one, but I didn't. What is this, like Milim 2 or something?
Rem is I really like Rem. Yeah, I think it's better than Milim by a lot.
Yeah, well, Milim's outdated because of the cap break.
No, like yeah, even conceptually, it's like much
Oh
better.
yeah, that too. The 4 greeds team, that's really fun. I'm running 4 greeds with other things. It's definitely interesting.
Yeah, that's like in principle, the 4 greed team is just really fun to run. It's another case though where you're trying to aim for outstat. Like if you outstat the dungeon significantly, then the greed team is so good.
Yeah, like what was it used for? SN5 or was it G?
S and 5 is used.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So unserious, but it makes sense and it works.
Yeah.
It's like if the dungeon has, I think I was doing some math around it and it was like maybe 8 million or 9 million HP pre part break. I mean, post part break doesn't really add too much, but like, let's just say like maybe 8 or 9 million HP. If the strongest hit in a dungeon is approximately there, then this team will outclass it significantly, and the greed team will always like easily destroy that dungeon.
Also,
So-
I was testing the greed thing. You actually don't need 4. You just need 3 and another 2-turn haster. So it doesn't have to be your last haster doesn't have to be greed. So I was running the main because the main is
Yeah, it
Shield.
never has to be greed. It's the fact that greed like you're trying to get the full uptime on all of the effects, right?
No, you'd still get the full uptime on all the greeds, even with 3. You just need you have another 2-turn haste.
What?
Yeah, that's what I was playing with. So
Isn't
Spoil-
Greed's effects only for 2 turns?
yeah, 2 turns. Spoiler: I'm playing it with Muzan for swipe. It's really fun.
What?
So what I figured is,
Sure, I guess.
oh, it's really good with Muzan because Muzan does VDP. So the main covers Shield Loop and Void Pierce if needed. And then if you haste it, it's 12.
Silly.
Let me count the math for you. So 12 minus 2 from the 2 things. Okay, for second increase
'cause
haste.
Okay, yeah.
So you
I see.
basically have, at the end of the three greeds, nothing is up. So you use your 4th haster to haste your things back up, and then greed will also be back up. So that
Very
way you have a
silly.
perpetual loop. And unfortunately, I don't think there's an auto healer that's a 2-turn haste that works with this. If there was, it would be really broken. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, it's just this team. This team, though, what you're talking about now is just an outstat team, though.
Yes.
I would classify it more as a meme team than a actual like viable in-game team.
Yeah.
If you're trying to run this in like GA anything really, honestly, I think you'll probably be.
Oh, you will die.
You probably
will
won't
die.
have enough stats to survive.
Oh, Rem's also good because it has the 0.3 like drop or part break rate with the greeds DB, so that's something to consider.
If you're still
Yeah,
farming aggregates.
I mean,
Yes.
DB doesn't do anything with part break, but
Oh,
it
right,
will,
yeah.
Contribute to.
Should have picked up a Rem. Madge.
Yeah, the reason why it's good in SN5 is because the last drop on aggregate is DB boost only. Okay, we spent too much time talking about this thing. This thing is amazing.
That's what I was
You can
about
look
to
it up.
say.
You can look it up. It's by like Yuto or something, because
Mhm.
I think Yuto makes all of these really good teams.
I think I mentioned it in the ReZero review. Just check out that video. Alright, where are we
As
putting
like
it?
no, what are you talking about? No, you didn't talk about it as like an actual leader.
Oh, as an actual lead.
Yeah.
Well,
Kurotobi 2.
yeah.
You can say it's like Kurotobi too, but I think Milim is probably a better assessment. of
Yeah, it is
the-
close to Milim in active skill function, for sure.
Yeah, I think. I mean, if you check the. I'm sorry, I'm getting a phone call.
Of course.
1 second.
Mhm,
You
yeah.
guys can talk. Okay,
Okay, yeah, I tried to. Do you play it with. You can play it
You
with Kurotobi.
could.
Because, like, it's a 4-2-4 system if you don't have 4. So Kurotobi is your 2. You use every turn. And you get Nail Orbs. Nail Orbs is pretty good for funny super resolve
Kurotobi's
numbers.
active damage cap loops. I mean, you don't have
Yes.
to, but it's an option if you want to be funny about it, and they work together.
No, it's very, very solid. Because I don't have it, so I can't play it. It's sad.
There's other options. There's Triss and there's Sensei.
I want to like Dark Triss, but I just don't. It doesn't.
Let me pull
Really
up
do it.
Tristan Sensei. Sensei kind of sucks because 13 billion. We talked about that. Then, yeah, also 4. Yeah, it's kind of sucky, but it'll get the job done. Then, Triss. Triss is 4-turn cooldown, so you'll need like 2, I think.
Yeah, that's a lot of 4s.
Then
So
you will
wow,
get your
someone-
damage. Yeah.
Like a little.
And then you can run the On collab, which is what is his name? Kurgan? Don't run Kurgan. Bad, but it's an option. Not too bad, but definitely don't want to run this. Oh, yeah, V Dina. Let me look at Dina. I forgot about that one.
30% HP badge is funny. They're going to be doing that for other seasonal and in-house 5
Yes!
stone events, to my knowledge, which I'm
Yes!
really pumped for because the team I
Artists!
want to play is 5 out of 6 mystics.
Atelier, please.
Yeah, artists too.
I mean, what's another
I
like?
feel like Ateli doesn't use much
Oh,
in the way
yeah,
of artist
you're right.
subs. That's the thing. I am excited. I wonder if they'll do that for like the in-house 10 stones as well. Maid's hype.
Did they do it for like what do you call it? Like Chalice or Maids?
I don't
That'd be
know
pretty
yet.
cool.
Yeah, if they did it for it'd be cool if it was for those.
Otherwise, I don't recall there being a full team for a lot of the seasonals or in-houses.
Valentine's.
No, well, yeah,
Vinoa
Vino, definitely
sucks.
Vino. My goat. We're ranking Rem at the moment. I forgot to drag that on.
We are
Yes.
ranking Rem.
Mhm.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't see this card used enough as a leader for me to give much of an opinion on it. That and I don't have it.
I should have got it. It's so sad.
But Water Dark TPA that's an extant thing, and she can use a lot of the typical supports for it.
Yep. Oh, I'll show my current Kurotobi team. The Bar Manaka is really good. 40% shield loop, board change, and damage absorb.
Yeah, I like Barmanaka a lot. I still haven't found a use case for her, but
Yeah.
I like.
And then Azura Luna is also really good, as we talked before. Shield break, RCV, some
Yeah, I
missiles,
like Azura
direct-
Luna.
Yeah, those are really good
Really
staples.
short cooldown. It's a cool card.
Yeah. Let's rank Rem. Was there anything we had to talk about for Rem? We were talking
I
about
don't know
the
what you're talking
replacements. We were talking about the 2-turn cooldown dark generators. Any that's the best in your opinion? Like Dina maybe, or Rem?
Probably Dina, Triss, or that Incolab guy. They're probably all like about
Kurgan?
the same.
But Kurgan's so bad. He does nothing.
Hey, you want Orb Gen? You get Orb Gen.
This is true.
He just does damage cap, and that's like fine.
Yeah.
I think I don't like him because he doesn't really heal, but it's not too big of an issue depending on what dungeon you're running.
Oh, what's the rest of the team look like? Von
I
Frieren?
think
Yeah, definitely get a second.
I think Dina is probably the best one.
Mhm.
Maybe Triss. I don't know. Probably Dina. But if you just run Rem, you can run Rem, Dina, pair with another Rem, and then you're pretty flexible on like cleric options. You can pretty much run like anything anything blue.
Oh, let's talk about Azura Luna and Minaka. Those are pretty
Yeah,
decent options.
Luna's fine. You probably want a heal prong stick though.
Yeah, that's true. What's a good
What?
heal prong stick for blue dark TPA? Is there one?
It doesn't have to be blue dark. I mean,
Oh, true.
I'm
the
trying to
first one
remember.
that like comes to mind is always like
Can you use
I
a?
was thinking Kohaku.
Oh yeah. Can you use a Frieren Himmel? That also has a TPA.
I think that healing is just not as good.
Oh wait, there's no healing. Never mind.
What are you
I mean, there's RCB, but
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of like what I would run.
I'd have to go
Because
digging
it-
through my box to find a good
But
example. I think.
mainly because it doesn't actually have to really be on color. As long as like if you're running like an L slot, you should probably just have one attribute be blue or dark. That's about it.
we're back.
Wait,
Let's.
did you mention the Subaru and Emilia duel?
The what? Oh, Super Emil. No, I did not. I forgot about that.
Oh, that's the main team.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Yeah, I wasn't here.
Well, yeah, neither of us have the Rem, so can't really weigh in on it too much.
Yeah, I'm the only other person on the server who plays this besides Legolimon.
Oh yeah, this does.
Yeah, but this duel is the Awoken Bind Clear, the fill-in for Orb Gen.
Yeah,
You run
pretty cool.
2 of these with leading Rem.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it tracks.
And then you can run like whatever you want for L. I don't know any ReZero characters, so this is like hard for me. I don't know who's the girl with like the hat and like ReZero. She's like dark and
Anastasia?
you used her. Is that her name? I don't know. You used her
The
on like
money
that
one?
lunar team that guy was.
The money girl?
No, she does like Avoid. That's all I remember. I don't know what it's like.
Yeah. No, it's
I
Damage
never
Girl.
watched ReZero, so you can't say Money Girl. I don't know who the fuck that is.
What? You watched it? It's the one with the.
Dark Light one. This one, yes.
Did you say it was lore accurate that she does coins? I thought you watched it.
Well, all I know is that Subaru dies a lot.
Oh,
That's not even a spoiler. Everyone knows
that's
that.
not a spoiler. Spoilers? Damn.
Oh yeah, this card.
Yeah.
I like this card a lot. It covers a lot of useful things all in one package.
But yeah, this is this is not attribute absorption. You can run like, honestly, you can just run latent, but you can run. I'm trying to think of like a good HP option or something, but I don't know.
Echidna?
Whatever,
I
but
don't fucking know.
It's you just have like you have 2 slots to deal with absorb. You have the 4 system, and you basically want something that like heals you, and that's like fine.
Mhm.
Besides that, I'm not extremely happy with the 4x RCV on Rem, and I think reliance on resonance is a little bit sus. But besides that, like 4x RCV with decent heal stick should be enough to like clear even Gale Cloud. So I'm pretty sure this is like pretty solid like SS tier leader, probably S.
Is it better than Shizuru? From all that?
No.
We'll just put it above Rem and Ram. Is it better than Rem and Ram?
I think it's better than Rem and Ram as like a leader.
Yeah, I don't have either.
I don't have any
So,
issues with that.
all right. Roast us in the comments if you want. But all right, next. All right, next one. What is next? I mean, we're still on ReZero. Let's just stick with the ReZero thing. Garfield,
Alright,
green VDP.
Alright, I don't know anything about this card, so.
Yes.
Kaiba, help us.
Let me ping him. See if we can show him. We'll talk about something else first. All right. What was next?
Skip this card. This card is terrible.
Yeah. All right. All right. Next is. Oh, Chowlin. Let's talk about Chowlin.
Why is she here?
Recency bias. Do you want to skip it?
What do you mean recency bias? She's not good.
Who actually use this card?
No one uses this card.
Okay, skip. All right, Butler Kurotobi. Do we still want to include this one? I mean, you've played it.
I'm like the #1 Butler Kuro Glazer, and he's not a good leader, so you can probably
Excellent.
screw him and move on.
All right, you want to talk about it a bit?
What's there to talk about? He's just a TPA leader that's Rainbow. Oh my god, the dogs outside are so angry. Why are they angry?
Want to come talk about Garfield? Let's see if he's runs, but do we want to rank this or no?
No, this is now support. This is no longer like a good card or a good leader.
Support for who?
14
million kind of.
Kafka.
Kafka. Well, do you want to talk about Kafka?
Kafka.
I did put her mom, but we can talk about Kafka if you want.
No, it's not really an in-game lead. It's more of a farmer lead.
Okay. V Norza Mar. Is that something we can talk about? Is
Yeah,
that
that's
covered?
a good card. That's a really good card.
Okay.
I don't know. Have you guys ever played this leader?
I don't
I
have.
played like a.
Nope.
Oh my god, I'm freaking carrying.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. And 2 combos seems a real. Yeah, and 2 combos kind of.
No, it's not really a point. Like he's the autofoil. You're supposed to pair with June Tonic, and she's +5,
Yeah.
and then he has +3, so you're getting effectively like +10 unless your thing gets voided. It's like it's just really annoying to play because it's TPA Rainbow. It's not Rainbow full Rainbow, but it's basically TPA Rainbow.
Might as well be TPA Rainbow. Yeah.
Oh no, Norza Mar has no HP. Wow.
Oh, vastly
What?
reduced. No, it does.
No,
1.4.
she's
HP clause is at the end, right?
Oh, I
Yeah,
mean
yeah,
like the stats, not the not the
stats.
effective.
6601. Yeah, that's.
it's not great, but she has all stat to like make up for a little bit.
Yeah, it helps
Yeah.
a little bit.
She just has the problem with like seasonal stats. But the other thing that helps make up is the leader skill is actually really tanky. Let me ID it. 1 second.
Oh yeah, that is definitely very tanky.
It's 31.36.
No, it's
So
better
this
than
is
the
stronger.
standard.
Yeah, this is better leader skill wise than what's it called? Like Imdra, whatever. That's the first thing I thought of. But yeah, her own stats are just really, really bad.
Oh, high
Relatively
RC?
speaking.
Yeah.
She's 7,600 HP with 891 or not 991, 297, 120. So with all stats is like manageable. You're basically trying to compare this card to, like, for example, if I'm comparing this to Frieren, this card has base like maybe 12k. Let's just round up, like say 15k HP, while Frieren is close to 45k HP. So the difference between the two is just enormous. But this just compensates for it with L shield, with
Yeah, that was a
looping
big deal.
Ruka shield, and also just not higher HP.
Reminds me of the Mikage Nirorihan setup in Mystics, really. Same sort of shitty base HP, but huge damage reduction. There's options for shield loops and so on. Yeah, this card's alright. I didn't realize that I haven't looked at this card much before now, actually. And yeah, that active skill's pretty good. It destroys shields, it's got your orb gen, it's got... Yeah, it's solid. I guess I just haven't looked much at the subs for this.
I've pretty much always been saying if this active skill was on a card that was actually good, it would be broken.
Yes.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
This card is just like, the card itself is not good, but the skill is good. The leader skill is good.
Yeah.
Like, the support for this basically is you want to run Hygia.
Oh, Hygia, yeah. Hygia's good.
Yeah, you want to pair with Viruka. So I think Viruka's leader skill is slightly less HP. I don't remember. ID.
Why did they bunch the
Ruka,
seasonals into one related monsters? Now I have to look for it. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a little bit lower, but it compensates for that with being the looping shield. And also, I don't remember if
Where is it? I can't find it.
this also has L shield. I think what most people are running is they're running Hygia on the team, and preferably more Valentine's Feral, and that's mainly the main Pierce for the team. So that does the damage void and the Fujin, and you can choose to run. Yeah, you can choose to run the attribute absorb latent, or you can.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong feral. Yeah. Oh, and Valentine's feral has a heart L too, so you can keep stacking that.
Yeah, this is a hard L based team because every card in the V-Day has the hard L. Hygia doesn't have hard L, but what it does is, one other problem with this team is that it has slightly lower on RCV, so it has base like pretty much 1x effective RCV, but every card has heal TPA, so you can't really count it out. Hygia's not only the looping damage cap to help supplement the damage a little bit, but also does the auto heal and short CD cleric. So it's
5%.
the setup is basically a double cleric setup, so it's a lot more safe to run.
Wait, do I have the wrong feral? It's Valentine's feral, right?
Yeah, that's the correct feral.
Yeah.
There's if you don't have Valentine's feral, you can run the new evil of feral.
Yeah, the pink feral.
The pink one? No, her skin color is like pink or something. I don't know.
Her hair's pink. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, pink feral.
Yeah, I'm colorblind. I literally can't see. But yeah, you can run this for the attribute absorb as well if you need it.
Yeah, that's good.
But you're pretty much trying to combine like, all the actives together, see which ones work together. Like this is actually surprisingly more flexible than I initially thought. When I also helped look at this team with Lumon, and I was like, oh, you can also run like Daisuke on this. You can run Stark on this. You can like even if it's not actually like L based, you prefer it to be L based. You would prefer it to be red blue based, but you can easily run like a 10C card on this because it's just a plus like I don't remember. Is it +3, +5? I think. So +8 dual pairing. Oh no, it's +4. Okay, whatever, close enough.
If New Year's Shaw gets another water fire form, it's gonna be really funny if it does.
One painful thing I think is Valentine's Pharaoh has resonance and super, so you're looking for a red healer fizz card, and there's not too many good options for that.
Yeah.
The best option is unfortunately New Year's or Valentine's Pharaoh on itself.
That's rough. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna have the double assist thing, or whatever they call it, but it's not really that useful because you use this turn 1.
Yeah, ideally you have like some HP, some SB, a haste active that's also red and healer fizz. It's just a weird combination that's kind of like difficult to come across a good equip with.
Yeah.
The equips from like the collab in V-Days are all pretty solid. Like you can put what's her Ruka? Yeah, Ruka. The other girl. I can't remember the
Ruka
name.
Mitsuki?
Like my brain is so fried. Yeah,
Mitsuki.
Mitsuki. Like her equip is really really good on the team as well.
Hmm.
But oh yeah, another issue with this team is that the damage output is not as ideal as you would hope it is. It has the two 50Xs and some Ls, but it still sometimes struggles to hit the damage cap. So ideally, in high super grav, you want like levitate equips.
Not as ideal.
Yeah, I think overall, like it's just I hate the RCV situation because it's still 1x. Even though everything is healer and there's a lot of heal TPAs to go around, it's still like hard just because it's 1x.
Yeah.
And my other issue with this team is the damage is sometimes suspicious. And if you don't have like the full team from V-Day, it's pretty much unrunnable. You're pretty much reliant on having Feral and Hygia. And you can run without Hygia, but it's a little bit scuffed on damage and your healing is a little bit more scary. But survivability wise, like outside of super altitude, this is probably like really, really good. Damage wise, outside of like super heavy super grav, like if this team outstats the dungeon that it's in, it's really, really strong.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's a little bit more tankier than the standard, so probably won't be too hard.
Yeah, it's not really about like surviving big hits. It's about like making up the damage and
I see.
like if there's a damage check spawn, the first one I'm thinking of like is GA3 Fagin. This could be okay. GA3 Fagin's shield based though, so I don't know.
Comes off as A for you? Yeah, it feels about right. What do you guys think?
I think due to like some very glaring obvious issues and mainly just lack of I think lack of flexibility is one thing, but also like just the RCV and the damage is really, really annoying for me when playing.
Feels like it has low auto fluid too, honestly.
It's a little low, yeah. I think it's 9. I don't remember.
What now?
I pulled it up here. Oh, it's 12. Okay, I mean 12 is alright, but it's a little
12
low.
is fine. You're just not going to be breaking any question mark resolves with it. That's the part that annoys me.
The other thing I guess that's annoying is Ruka doesn't clear unmatchable. That's a potential issue.
Is that what
That's
Hygeia is for? Is
why. What?
that what Hygeia is for? Does that do it? Or you have an
Yeah,
unmatchable?
yeah,
Aegis?
it does. It does. It does.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, yeah. I was saying like if you, or I guess I didn't say it. If you don't have Hygeia, it's a little bit hard to replace the unmatchable unless you're spamming ferals. That's like really difficult to come by.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can also pair V feral. Just I just don't like leading V feral because you have to make the
Do you wanna? If Earl can load in this damn monster search, I can
I
pull
think
it.
like feral is like all right, yeah, but it's
Right. Oh, because it was already there. Nice.
yeah, 25 is probably good enough.
Is that good enough for the question? Probably. Alright, any thoughts on if A or B is fine? Either like top of B or like bottom A? Wait.
I think it's the top of A or bottom of S.
Oh, really?
Card.
Wow.
Like just from playing it, it's always been like pretty. It's relatively a reliable leader.
Yeah, 25 is generally enough for a lot of question marks. There might be a couple, there might be one or two that you don't hit, but in my memory, that should cover most of them.
I wouldn't put it S, but top of A is fine.
I think top of A is fine too.
Alright,
The bell curve is developing.
yeah. Unfortunately, Kaiba not here, so rip. Yeah, we'll talk about Garfield next time. It's not that important. We'll talk about it when Kaiba's around in the next news video. But last and certainly least, Kurotobi, the goat, Kurotobeast.
I
So
mean, there's not much to talk about him. He's just outdated.
very
I'm
outdated.
gonna throw him in D.
I would not put him in D. I would put him in C.
You're so mean.
No, because 16 billion works, and then you have what's his name? Well, on my current team, Cassian.
Oh, he's
Cassian's
16. I
50.
thought he was. I thought it was lower than 16.
He's 16 on 3 attributes, which is just like barely puts it above the average, I think. Or I forgot, but and then the problem is doesn't
Yeah.
uncap subs, which Cassian does. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
Cassian
B
is
is fine,
really
but not
scuffed.
B.
Oh,
C
C,
is
yeah.
fine then, I
He's
guess.
81% with no RCB, so he's unusable in any super altitude. He's unusable in any end game.
Yep. Pretty much. Well, it's scaling.
You gotta off pair him for recovery, so.
What do you pair it with? I've been
I
trying to
don't
think of something.
know. You're the Kurotobi guy.
I've been running dual because funny. And double Cassian with the 1.5 HP, which is pretty funny. And then I've been running the other blue dark stuff I've been talking about, Minaga and Azura. Well, maybe we'll get buffed when DC comes back. And that usually
I
comes
don't
back
know. I
every
feel like
year or
it's
so.
hard to put him in C when, like, what does he clear? I
Uh,
was able to clear up to GA2 with current Mikage, so I don't know what you're doing with Kurotobi.
I could try and do it. You don't have to hard way back girl. Yes, it is very scuffed.
I think you
It's
should move Nautilus down a tier.
Yeah,
damn rip.
you should.
It's fine. Kaiba's not gonna be having better than or worse than Mikage. Probably better, right?
What
'Cause
is
No,
he's
he's
Nautilus
way
clear?
better than Mikage. Mikage is not even comparable.
Oh.
Mikage is 78%, man. Like, what are we
Oh,
talking about?
sad. Good. Then Kurotobi and C.
You're purely for memes.
I mean, it certainly has enough bulk to get by. It's just the healing and.
Yeah,
it'll
I
do
don't know.
this.
I'd put Kurotobi with Nautilus. Like, comparing him to Nelle, Maid Nelle can actually clear stuff in the GAs. Can Kurotobi do that?
Probably if I tried hard enough. But again, very scuffed.
I think
It's not-
Kurotobi has a chance at clearing, like, GA1, but, like...
I was able to go up to GA4 with Maid Nelle, and as I said, GA2 with current Mikage, so...
I think he can probably clear GA3. Not with this team though. This team is
Yeah,
like,
the team is
atrocious.
ass. But
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. I will do my research. We'll come back. All right. As for other stuff, well, we can always do a part 2 if anyone in the comments wants to leave leads for do you want us to rank or stuff.
Probably really slowly.
Yep. All right. Thanks so much for watching the tier list. 3-hour-long video. I'll cut it. I'll cut the part where the intermission. But Kuro can clear before really. Yeah, that's almost damage and healing.
Kind of want to try GA4 original Mikage now because there's
And
so
now,
many
last minute, I have to look through the tier list and see if there's anything I disagree with.
Of course.
Oh, I kind of want to team build for that now.
But for GA4 or.
GA4
Are there
based
like any disagreements?
original Mikage, yeah.
Yeah. Get your
Do we
clears in
want to
before
order
the
like things within the tier?
left to right as strong as the weak, you know? Huh? Stark Dekugo could be one. It's kind of. It's Dekugo's 22. It's feels like you'll get
I
outdated
wouldn't
pretty
bump
soon.
them a tier just because of the orb gen consistency. I wouldn't
Yeah.
compare Stark and Dekugo to like Imtra. I just think it's so much less consistent. Well, I think it's better than Shizuru, like personally. I just hate Shizuru because I'm a D1 hater.
Oops.
Like, no, I think that I think S tier is like objectively correct. A tier, the Norza's really good, but I think it's being held back by RCB. I think Rosetta's too high. It should probably go below Doma.
I mean, we can do that.
Yeah, we can clown on Rosetta now until she gets buffed, so you can move her to like
Yeah.
D even if you want.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think
Parker
Doma
Sims.
should be one higher. I think Ideal is probably more consistent than Doma, although Doma's significantly easier to play. I would rather play Doma, but I think Ideal
I think
is still
overall
better.
Ideal's better. Yeah.
I would agree.
I think
yeah.
just because it's better doesn't make me want to play it more.
No, yeah.
Personally, I think Kureha should be a tier higher, but I mean, you guys are saying.
Son.
I mean, I haven't played it too much. The only person who's actually played Kureha, I think, is Lumon.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
I haven't played it because I only rolled one Kureha in fucking 2,000 stones. So, I think Omnimon's too high personally, but
Who? Amin?
Omni? I
Omnimon.
think Omni is about on the same level as Maid Ideal, but like, yeah, it has higher damage.
Maid
and
Ideal?
survivability.
No way, no way.
Maid
no way.
Ideal. What am I saying? Maid Nelle. I'm sorry. Just because of how restricted Omnimon's team building is.
It's just the healing. It's not that bad.
Well,
Salute to
like,
viewers.
you have to run 3 Omnimon, and then you really want to run 2 Imperialdramon Paladin mode. It's like, there's not much, really, flexibility here.
No, I
Don't
think the
need
damage
flexibility.
and consistency on Omnimon is better. Like, I think I would rather say, I think I can confidently say Omnimon GA5 is better than Maid Nelle and GA5.
I don't want to run either. Oh no, yeah, Maid Nelle struggles in GA5 for some very specific reasons, but yes.
I also agree. I think Omnimon GA in general is better and more consistent than Maid Nelle in.
At least,
GA.
I don't know. I guess it depends on the GA in question.
I think
I haven't tried dual Omnimon the other ones yet.
Kurotobi Badtz with Todoroki is just so much better than Omnimon. They really shouldn't be in the same tier. But also, I think Omnimon and Maid Nelle are probably also shouldn't be in the same tier. I think Omnimon's better than Nelle.
I think that's fair. Omnimon got buffed more recently than Nelle anyways. So.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Sanjinu.
And then Kurotobi in the same tier as Nelle. That's probably arguable, but that's probably.
I still
Eh,
think Kurotobi
it's for
should be
me.
condemned to D.
You can't compare that to Nautilus. Nautilus can't do shit.
You should probably move Mikage down a tier, honestly. It's so
No,
bad.
Please don't do that.
No.
I'm gonna clear GA4 with Mikage and nothing's going to stop me.
I
Yeah,
put
in
on.
2 months, I'm sure you'll have no problem doing that.
Yeah.
But right now, I
Oh
want
no,
him
I
to
want
be
to
enough.
do it now.
Well,
I'm gonna do it now.
Damn. Have fun. You get your clears in before the buffs. All right. That's the tier list. Thank you guys so much
Yeah.
for watching, for sticking around. Thanks for helping. M tier from
Yeah, they
Mikage.
get their own
Real.
tier.
Yep. All right, that's a tier list. If you want us to add more or do part 2, yeah, feel free to suggest. And then we'll be updating this over the podcast reviews and the news videos, and maybe we'll do like a yearly annual revision or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So yeah, just remember to like and subscribe.